Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Knowledge and Relationships Toxic Tuesday segment. It's your boy M3 and the Sophisticated Jerk.
What's good?
Nothing much, man. Sophisticated Jerk, man. Man, how's life treating you?
Pretty good, man. Yeah, I was looking at the thumbnail, man. I saw my boy was looking rough up on there.
Oh man, yeah, man. FitxFearless, man. Shout out to the guy, man. Dating coach, trying to help people, guys, to self-improve. But yeah, this one, I don't know, man. I take that as a lost cause, you know?
Yeah, he got a good show, man. Shout out to him. Yeah, them clips be hilarious, man. I thought the Kendra G ones was funny, but yeah, that FitxFearless, I better be going in on them. So yeah, definitely interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. So yeah, man, without further ado, man, we're gonna put a video up. You know what? Actually, I forgot to upload it from my clip. I got it though. It's gonna take just like a minute.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
You need the link?
Yeah, I gotta find a link of the. Actually, okay, I found it.
Okay.
There we go. And let me go ahead and get this yard channel set up as well too. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But we all good. Well, I forgot this is Toxic Tuesday. Fuck an apology. You know? Anyways, you get what you're watching. All right. Let me go ahead and we're going to present this in the screen share. Let me see. All right, fair use as always. Let's see if we could bring this up a little bit. Okay. Oops. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead.
Boy looking bad up here. He looking like Tom Cruise on Castaway.
Oh man,
talking to the volleyball and shit. Yeah, boy looking rough.
Hey, he sure is, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That boy looking like a whole German Shepherd right now, you know. But let's go ahead, man. We're gonna play this up and then react to this. I think this is gonna be a funny one indeed. So, all right.
Why don't you have any clothes on, sir?
I'm here trying to start it off the rip. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen like a couple of streams. I'm not trying to have you say take my shirt off, you know. So like I already had it off. But I'm here for dating advice and looks maxing. Before we start any conversation, I will
wait. Don't just stand up. You don't call the shots. I don't know what you got going on behind your belt. Sit back down, sir. Sit back down. Don't stand up unprompted. Take a deep breath.
Why would I come on here naked?
Y'all are weird. If in case y'all forgot.
Don't say y'all. That's not me.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, bro. Take a deep breath. That's not a deep breath. Take a deep one. All right, calm down. What's going on with the dating life?
I'm chilling right now.
What is going on with your dating life?
Look to watch and Ruthless.
I'm not really active in the dating scene right now. I'm not gonna lie, but
why? I'm
not gonna lie. A lot of my problems is surrounded with financials. I'm gonna be honest.
Where do you live?
You said where do I live?
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut.
Okay. The problem starting off with financials. What does that mean exactly?
Like I'm trying to job search right now, and like, you know, I went through application, and like, you know, it's hard trying to get a job right now. Job market kind of so, you know.
Okay, so when it comes to dating, what you need, you can't afford to go on dates with girls, or you're not even getting girls in general?
No, it's not even like nothing like that. It's just, you know, I'm not trying to be in a situation where like, you know, I need like a little bit of bread for some and I don't got it. So, you know, like I'm not trying to be in that situation. So it's like, I'd rather just not.
But dating, you can be looking for a job and still be talking to girls. When's the last time
of course, yeah. I'm not saying like I'm not, but it's like, bro, why even try to like, because at that point when you push into that area and then you actually get what you want, then you got to go ahead and try to back up your talk. And if you can't back up your talk, then what's the point of even getting in that like situation in the first place?
Back up what talk?
So just based on what you've seen so far, what you think his biggest issue is, because it sounds like he putting in applications and stuff, but he ain't getting no responses back. You think he's even trying that hard, or?
Nah, man, I think he's just capping, trying to make himself look and sound good. But I could just tell, man, just by the look of his face, man, that guy's really lazy, man. Sound like a lazy dude, right? That just like talking a bunch of gibberish. And so those are things, man. You just want to like just kind of like, analyze and just take a deeper look,
Yeah, and plus, man, just recognizing, it's like, man, if you're gonna be going up to jobs and stuff, man, you gotta. I'm not saying you gotta get the fade, the Caesar Leo and stuff, but you gotta go in there a little more clean until you secure the job, that you can grow shit out. So I think sometimes, man, people want things on their terms and stuff. They be showing up to interviews looking rough, man. People ain't gonna hire you. And then also he probably, I think sometimes, man, people be having different expectations. It's like, man, you looking for a job. There's wanted signs and like all kind of stuff. So I think sometimes people be too picky and stuff. So like you said, it might be some laziness, but it's also like probably some of the appearance coming off. And also, like I said, people get picky, man. It's like, shit, there's work out here, man. You can't be picky when you starting from the ground up. You got to take what you can and build yourself up to that.
Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure.
But right, he was talking about he was having trouble with a girl. So my man right here, he needs to be, if he's looking rough like this, he got to be messing with the big chicks out there.
Oh man,
300 plus. That's his market. He's got that's his target group. That's where he got to be at. He can.
but see, sophisticated jerk, man. I would agree with you, man, and say like, like, hey, back in the days, right, like that will literally work. But these big girls, they got standards now, man.
I'm talking about the ones that be like holding the dudes down in prison. He could get one of those. The one be sweating in winter time.
Oh,
that's his market. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if that's the case, then he may have a good chance. Like, if he continues to live the way how he lives right now. And I'm gonna put it like this, man. Okay, I know a lot of you guys, feel like y'all entitled to get quality looking chicks. Look, man, the same rules that I'm telling you guys, man, that also applies to me as well too. If you are not aesthetically pleasing, right, nor do you have like your life together, you cannot expect like, a quality looking woman. Okay, look, I don't care about if she have an attitude problem or not, right? You already know that comes along with it. But for you guys, man, you're not even worried about how she treats you. You're worried about getting a trophy girl anyway. So if you want a trophy girl, you gotta dress the part. You gotta look the part, and you gotta be well in financial stability wise. Otherwise, man, like you're gonna be having a conversation with Fit, man, in your
shirtless right. Conversations. Nah, dude, you could tell like he's also nervous. So the mouthpiece ain't there. So it sounds like he's scared to even pull up. So yeah, that's his issue, man. He just got too many strikes. Like I said, you could be missing because like when you're young, man, you ain't gonna have the money off the rip. So you're gonna be somewhat broke. Yeah, so it's just like that really don't matter too much, So that's why I think what's his name, Fit was kind of asking him like, man, you could still be talking to girls, man. Yeah, you gotta go to the bowling alley or something low value. You ain't got to be doing like super expensive shit. Everybody ain't doing that at this point. So yeah, he kind of making excuses. He's nervous.
Yeah, but see, like
he better hit that buffet, get them 300 pounders. He got to go to Corral. That's your.
But see, like, why do you think that? Like, okay, like when people, here's the thing, and this is for the guys, right, that don't have their stuff together, right? Why do you feel like, okay, people think like, okay, man, I ain't got my stuff together, so let me just refrain from talking to a woman? you know, or just you know, just trying to build a connection. Like I get that, like, you know, we always like kind of hear that before approaching anyone or before even approaching women, you want to have like your stuff together, but at the same time, like I think the adventure will be more um, rewarding if you find someone while you're going through the process of being the best version of yourself. So if you find that person that actually sees like your progress, actually sees like you know your struggles and you know accept you for who you are, while you're still making that come up, by the time you get to that level where you're elevated, it's like you're gonna appreciate the people who you talk who stuck around with you a lot more. I get as opposed to like you know you finding like you know these superficial women and they're only around you because you're successful only, but you know for in your heart once that money fades away or once like you know the looks fade off, like man they're gonna be gone in a minute. So I don't know. Maybe I'm talking a little too much about it, but or thinking a little bit too deep. But
No. It's just it's sad because I was looking at the age on the thing, man. So he's 21. So it's just like it's crazy because you know my son around that age and stuff. So
oh,
you know when you see him, it's like almost like some people, man. They it's almost like they go out their way to like make themselves like not look presentable. Because like I said, man, you know when you're hitting a certain age, man, you're not gonna have like everything, but it's just like man, you gotta be like at least presentable. Nobody's saying you gotta go out there where like Gucci shit like some of these other people and stuff, but it's like man he got to clean up a little bit like like damn
yeah.
you just can't be going out like you homeless out here, man. So yeah, that's his issue right now. He just and then I think because he knows that he's looking a little bad, you know, it's almost like he don't even want to go out there and talk to some chicks because you know I think he knows the rejection, but it's just like man he got to get over that because he gonna you know a lot of times when they a lot of guys don't talk to women and then they jump out there. That's when you know they're a little socially awkward and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the issue. That's why he's telling them like, hey man, you need to somewhat talk to some chicks. We're not saying you got a date, but you know, start the rejection phase because you know I think every guy it starts off like you go out there, you start talking, man, you're gonna get rejected. I don't care who you are. Most guys are getting rejected at a high rate. But then you start becoming numb to it and stuff. So that's where he got to start doing it. Yeah, I make my son. I'm like, man, you better go out there and start talking. Like, I made him get over that phase. You know.
You know what? I like the way how you put it. You know, because that is a good reminder. Like, you gotta get to a point where you're numb, getting rejected.
Yeah, man, it happened to the best one. I don't give a damn. You could take dude that's on the GQ magazine. That cat, he's getting shot down. Like man, that's the reality, man. It's gonna come. You can't be scared of it. You got to learn how to, you know, take that rejection. You be like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. You know.
Yeah, you know, man. Look, I would say like man, the most recent times of me getting rejected, I'll say like. Of course,
drop the league. I see Ruthless in the chat. What's good, Ruthless?
Ruthless in the building. He says women dictate the dating market ban. I think it's dating market. Dating market ban. Ban it all includes material possessions. Dating market. I don't think it was banned. It was something else that I was going to say, but okay, but yeah, women do dictate the brand. That's what I was going to say. They did take the day market brand. It includes all material possessions.
He gotta have to break that down a little bit. Cause man, even like say you go to a college or something, man, them kids is broke, man. You know what I'm saying? They over there drinking you know, the little cheap beers and stuff and kicking it. So yeah, I think man, when you're young, like his age, you just don't need a ton of money.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely send a link to you. Matter of fact, let me post the link right now. Anybody else that want to come up, man, the link will be pinned in the YouTube chat of Knowledge and Relationships. So definitely make sure you guys subscribe and go support us on the YouTube side. Get the likes of us well too, because it helps build our algorithm. And the link is pinned to the top. I definitely would love to hear what Rufus has to say. And matter of fact, What up, Rufus?
Oh shit! What's good, Rufus?
So I'm so surprised at you, sophisticated jerk. I'm very surprised at you.
Maybe
because you've been married too long. So women, the game is the game, right? Women are delegating the market of the dating scene, and their requirements require character means nothing to them, right? Absolutely nothing, right? It's about your economic success and your ability to acquiesce to them and their demands. Now, all of this does not include money, right? So money's one of them, but it also includes listening to them and letting them run the relationship. On top of that, even if you make the most money, they still want to run the relationship. If not, they will get rid of you, even if you are giving them everything they want. So they want the whole thing.
At 21, Rufus.
At 18, no, at 16 on up.
So but pull that picture back up of that cat, man. You telling me this dude?
Oh yeah, I heard it. He ain't got no money, right? He ain't got no job.
No, but look at my man. He putting himself at the bottom of the pecking order just by like appearance. Because I said, my son is around his age. My son got a girlfriend and stuff. Yeah, but he broke his shit. So
no, but see, there's the difference. So there's a difference, right? So we're talking high school, right? The women are dating more on potential, but most of those girls, if they're really pretty, they still are going to date the athletes with potential, the drug dealers, the most popular, well-dressed. They're getting all the best chicks, man, all the best. Okay, so yeah, your son may have a girlfriend. I don't know what level in the hierarchy is in the high school setting or junior high, but let me tell you, where I'm from in the hood, in junior high, niggas is wearing Gucci, Louis Vuitton already with the belts, the gazelles, the bomber jackets. You know what I'm talking about. M3 know what I'm talking about. And these girls, and they were getting all the best chicks. Now, if you were dressing in Payless or less, you was not getting no booty or even a conversation. I'm telling you, this was in grade school. Now, you might get lucky and be in a neighborhood with a girl that you grew up with, and she might give you something to get you off your first rocks. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to putting them on your arm and best, the prom queen or the best couple, you better be right. You better be in that upper echelon of your school for you to get them beautiful women, the pretty ones, not the scuggly buglies, the pretty ones.
Oh, that's what I was saying in the beginning. My man, he gotta get the chubby chick with bad ankles. That's his market. He can't aim for that group.
And he practiced on them, right? He practiced on them. His sexual moves, his understanding, that's practice, yeah.
No, facts. Okay. I got you. Yeah, the ones he'll be shooting too high. So yeah, they ain't messing with him. He gotta clean up for that. He gotta step right. So I agree with you too.
Or you can just give him some nicer clothes and put him in some Tommy Hilfiger or Calvin Klein. He'll upgrade immediately.
Okay.
He's not like a bad looking guy. He could keep the dress, but I mean, clean it up a little bit or get it retwisted. Yes, I mean, don't go on someone's life like shirtless or whatever because it kind of makes you look goofy. But
no, you're missing it. You're missing it. You're missing the whole ball. It doesn't freaking matter if you're not in the type of lifestyle or something that women can see as a beneficial to them. He can clean up all he wants to. It might get him laid, right? With the ugly bugly, the creep. He creeping at night, jumping over fences. But he's not getting that, the one who's more, aesthetic to the eyes, more maybe what his style is. He understands that. That's why he's in this room. And dude's like, what's up? What's up? He's like, look, I know what I need. He said, I'm looking for a job. So he understands. The women has already set the precedence. So he's already understanding that the only way I'm going to even have a chance to get with this in the low-level chicks, right? I'm going to have to come with this job, which is a form of income, right? To because obviously he's tried it without it and it has failed. Because women say, "What do you do? Like, what do you do? Where we gonna go? Where you gonna take me? Even in high school, where you gonna take me? We ain't. I know we ain't for this walk in the park, right? You know what I'm saying? So if he's not being able to take them at least to, let's say we ain't gonna go super high. Let's say, let's go to. You should at least be able to take them every day of the week to at least in and out. Or
You said every day of the week?
Yes.
You wildin'.
No, I'm just saying.
At 21?
Yes. These in and out or like, Chipotle, you know what I mean? Stuff, places like that. You're gonna be able to provide. Women are not paying for this dude. I'm telling you right now. And if he can't pay, he can't play. Period.
Well, why don't you just take him out to like Wendy's, get him like a dollar menu there, if that's the case.
Yeah, he can do that, but he got to do it every day.
Not every day though.
Yeah, because he's gonna want to spend time with her.
That's not realistic.
The market ain't that damn bad, Ruthless.
The market.
So every day.
The market is bad. I'm telling you, these young women are the worst because they understand, right? They are well scripted. They understand that's why a lot of women date older men. Because they want stability. They want to do it at the finish line. They don't want the struggle. Struggle love is finna be over with. Those days are over.
You said that was some old school shit, huh?
Yeah, that was old school. You know what I mean? Build off potential, you know what I mean? And go grooming with you. Let's take college, right? College, if you had a good curriculum going and looked like you knew what you was doing, you could get you a nice young girl, you know what I mean? Who like a Michelle Obama, you know what I'm saying? You get a girl like now, because college girls are the dominant over the men in college, you need to have your degree already, making your money to even deal with them. They're not taking the broke potential more. Unless only one who get the exception. There's exceptions to the rule, which is athletes, and you better be the 5-star athlete. You better be coming in with a lot of noise behind you. Right? You better be making some boys to go to that NFL, NBA, whatever, right? And you come out, if you ain't get no playing time, you ain't finna get too much. You know what I mean? You might get a little something on the side, but you ain't finna be that dude. This is serious out here, man. I don't know. I know married men are messing it right now because you're not involved in the market right now. You're basically right in prison.
Nah, man. I think I don't think the game changes that much, man. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a little different, but
how long you been married?
No, 20 years. But I said,
oh god damn,
because my son is 23 and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Him and his crew, they struggling.
But you're not on the front line, though, sophisticated jerk. You're the back of the line, and they're telling you their experience, but you're not actually out there. Hey, would you like to go out? Hey, would you like? You're not in that front line like that. So you're pretty much naive to what's going on. The true fact. This is why you're talking like you're talking, because you got to understand these 20 years is eternity now.
Nah, I think most people ain't wolves no more, man. I think that they don't know how to go out there and step around and maneuver right, man. It's too much fear in the game. That's what I think is the issue. When I be out and about, man, you know when you see females and stuff, they be looking around and stuff, and they be having that look of desperation. Everybody ain't getting approached. That's what I'm saying.
So let's look at it like this, right? We had a conversation last night. Just to help you out. Here's a question I have for you two. Good man. Remember, the good man finished last, right? That's what the saying is, right? Bad guys finish first, the good guys finish last, correct?
Oh, they say nice guys finish last, and it's a difference between a good guy and a nice guy.
Okay, but we don't say good guys, right? Our nice guys, we could go rub them in the same place, right?
All right.
Yeah. So, but everybody was like thinking, oh, from a guy's perspective, right? But I had to break it down to them. No, you're wrong. You got to look at it from a woman's perspective. A nice guy to a woman is a man who spends on her and treats her like a queen, where she feels safe and, lifestyle. So the nice guy is not the nice guy. We think like, oh, the nerd, the guy who doesn't bother nobody, good character. No, that's not what the women want. Never have, right? They want the nice guy to them is the Pookie the Ray Ray who's taking chances to get the bag, or the star athlete who's reaching for the stars, those who the women desire. They want the guys already there. To them the nice guys that spend on them, that spend money on them, that shower them, spoil them. That's what the women desire. So the nice guys actually finish first, right? The bad guys finish last. Because when she turns 40, the broke guy who she thought was bad, because the broke guys are bad to the women. You see what I'm saying? We thinking, see, from a male perspective, you thinking the bad guy's character. For the women, it's the guy who can't take care of them, who's broke, who ain't got shit. That's what's bad to a woman. In her eyes, he's a bad guy. But she'll fuck with him if she's 45, going on 50 in her sexual market and it didn't work out. Then she'll take the bad guy. He'll finish last. The bad guys finish last in the woman's eyes.
So you say the way they interpret a good guy is by either like them spending money, entertaining, and attraction. Okay, because I was thinking the same thing earlier. I was telling somebody that. I agree with you on that a little bit.
So it's actually flip reverse. You got to reverse it.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. You can't. But we all growing up, even I thought that, because we're looking from a man's perspective, right? We judge on character. Feel me? We're more like, okay, you get money, but nigga, who are you? Like, do I mess with? But women don't see it the same way we do. This is why they chase the rappers, right? Right? This is why they chase the athletes, right? Who have multiple options, who's out here running through all these women, right? The women are spending their money and resources to get to these men. They're not spending their money to get to the guy who works at Mickey D's or at Walmart, right? They're spending their money, literally concert money and sales tickets, and they're getting the best for seats. So they're probably $1,000 to get the front, and they're wearing them dresses, they get their lashes done. Boom. So they want them, Lil Dirt, NFL player, right? The actors, Denzel, these who the women see as the nice guys. Because why? That's why they chase them. Because they're so nice, they gonna spend on them and give them what they want. So when a woman deem is nice, is who's spending on them and treating them like the way they want to be treated, or they feel they deserve to be treated.
Okay.
So Jerk, right? So you think that basically, what's up, Mr. Best?
What's up, Mr. Best?
What's going on? Go ahead. Go ahead. I know you're building us on this. So after that, I'm going to share my thoughts.
Okay, for sure. So, and this goes for anybody, right, to answer, right? So, do you think that most guys, right, was really thinking this wrong? Because most of them feel like you gotta be, this, I won't say this bad type of dude, but you gotta treat them in a certain type of way. But it sounds like what you tell me is that pretty much the nicer, the kinder you are, as long as you got your resources on deck, they're gonna look for you.
I would say it's two part. So because I always get pushback like Ruthless when people say the nice guy finishes last. I'm like, okay, nah, she just don't like you. That's just the reality. So it could boil down to like you got guys that spend the resources, or if she's attracted to you. So guys take it as like, hey man, I'm doing all this stuff. They're chasing to a certain degree. So that's why they're like, man, the nice guy finishes last. They don't know how to read the room. Like the chick just don't like him. So it's like you can still be nice and have boundaries and stuff, but I just think a lot of dudes put themselves in a position, like the friend zone guy. It's just like, man, you don't have to do all that stuff. Just be nice and keep it moving. If she ain't giving you that reciprocation, then it's just like, man, she just don't like you. So I think that's where guys get it wrong. They're trying to force the person to like them. They're like, they think they could pay their way into, getting that affection back and stuff.
So
wait, guys, hold on. Let me get to Best because Best was next. I was going to tell like a quick story and rebuttal to it, but I'll wait for a minute. Go ahead, Mr. Best.
Often I don't like having these conversations because I feel like they're beneath me and I feel like they're elementary. But I will have this conversation now because I believe there's things that need to be said. In life, you have to know who's aligned with you and who's not. It's really that simple. Doesn't matter if it's business, family, romance. It really don't matter. who's aligned with me, and where do I slot them. That's it. Very simple. You know what I mean? It's very simple. You know what I mean? And for romance, you know what I mean? I'll just make it even more simple. You know what I mean? And lately I've been really irritated just with social media and lives and everything because, like I said, it really irritates my intelligence and just my character as a person because I'm just like, this is just the most stupid, asinine stuff I see in my life. But I understand that I have a purpose, I have a message, and I do need to speak. So with that being said, I'll definitely do that. So in romance, there's different levels. You have friend and associate. You have business. You have, and this is just dealing with the opposite sex. I'm just saying opposite sex or those you may seek to date, right? Friend, associate, business, right? Then you have intimate connections, which could be, you know what I mean, something really personal, or it could be something that happens, you know, for your leisure, because we live in a free moral society, right? Anybody can do what they want. You can sleep with who you want. You can be who you want, whatever, right? Then lastly, we have wife or slash, you know, girlfriend or whatever else you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And if you slot, you know, those who you're pursuing today in the right slot, I'm telling you, you will have no problem. And 9 times out of 10, unless they're really, really on some, you know, trying to like sabotage you or trying to take advantage of you, 9 times out of 10, you know what slot they stick in. Which is why we did a paternity court case this weekend. That woman made it clear, you are not for me. I use you for money. I use you for this. She made it clear. You know who didn't make it clear and it wasn't clear to? The man, because he let his emotions rule him. And he wasn't using his logic. And whether you're a man or woman, you have to use logic as well as emotions. You know what I mean? If you allow your emotions or your logic to supersede in any aspect, as the Bible says, avoid all extremes, you're going to be behind the 8 ball. Easy. And then you're going to be mad and complaining and moaning and bitching for 2 hours or 8 hours or 12 hours or however long you people be on this social media shit. You know what I mean? Because I'll be watching NBA and I'll be reading my books and shit. So I don't be paying y'all niggas no mind. But you know what I mean? Excuse my French, but however long y'all be on here, just wasting time. Wasting time because you're just not putting things in order. The great Nas Nasir Jones says, let's put it all in perspective. You gotta put things in perspective. You have to put things in alignment. If you do not, then yes, you will find yourself being played by women. Yes, men will just sleep with you and there'll be nothing that they're giving you at all. You're not gonna get married or none of that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a guy, women gonna be saying that you're the baby father and you're not. And they're gonna be using you for this and that and the third. You know what I mean? Why they sleeping with other men? And then you're up there being upset, saying that all women are evil, all men are evil. No. You are the one that's out of alignment. If I just keep getting bad result after bad result after bad result, there's gotta be something that I'm doing, correct?
Facts.
You know what I mean? If I'm not seeing my health get better, and I'm at McDonald's and Arby's and Wendy's and KFC and whatever else, and I'm wondering why I can't get myself healthy. Oh, because I'm eating the wrong stuff. But I drink water, right? No, it's more than that. You have to put more into it. You have to know what is aligned with you and where do things slide. You know what I mean? That's in anything in life. And once you do that, I'm telling you, your life will be 10 times better. 10 times better. When it comes to being a nice guy, I want to address what you guys were saying. I'm a nice guy. I am. When I need to be. You know what I'm saying? But that's a gift. Me being nice, me being loving is a gift. And I understand that. Not every woman deserves for you to be nice to her. Not every woman deserves a date. Not every woman deserves a card or whatever else. They have to earn these things. Just like they make you earn certain things as a man, right? If you want to marry them, somebody you got to meet their father, and you got to meet this person, that person, people you ain't gonna never probably even speak to, or ever gonna live in your house or whatever else. You got to go through all these steps, right? Make them do the same thing. Make them earn that. If she's somebody you're just gonna smut out, treat her like that, smut her out and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? If she showed you that she can be good for business, treat her that. She's a friend, a sister, whatever, treat her as such. If it's romantic and she has earned that right, treat her as such. But make these women earn these things, man. Y'all frustrated because y'all just letting them get the gifts for free. I'm not giving nothing away for free, bro. You got to earn everything with me. I don't care if it's a man or when we got a child, whatever. You got to earn everything with me. I may give a child something for free. I'm lying. But you got to earn everything with me when it comes to being in my life or being a part of my life, bro. You got to earn that. You got to earn it. You know what I'm saying? And once you earn it, you earn whatever slot that you in, I'm going to slot you in that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you good for me or not good for me, I'm going to put you in that slot and I'm going to know what it is. And that's all. I land there.
Mr. Soapbox was cooking. Yeah, I told Ruthless, what was it, a couple weeks ago when he showed up? I was like, hey man, we men are giving out free dick. Y'all got to stop that stuff.
Well, but here's the problem, right? I hear you guys, man. I mean, the sentiment is excellent, right? But the fact of the matter is, the average man out here ain't getting it like that anyway, right? Because the women are playing a game to win, right? It's their way or the highway. And their way is lifestyle and happiness. Unless they grew up with you and y'all went to the same school and y'all know it and you happen to stay in root, you know, in your early 20s and stuff, your chances are slim to none an average life to get with a woman who's at least aesthetically pleasing to you. Now you can get the booger woogers, right? That's all day, every day, right? Get the booger woogers. Who really wants to do that, right? That's like torture. Nobody wants to wake up to a booger, right?
Okay.
So
let me go ahead.
No, all I'm saying is this, right? And I'm gonna land it so he can get in. I mean, M3 get in. We have to understand. I hear he talked about vet better and all this stuff, but we're seeing that women at the divorce rate and leaving of the commitment at all levels, whether you're poor or rich, right? From Tom Brady to the Pookies and Ray Rays, right? They're all getting left. Women all leaving them, right? As rich as Glazell was, the model that Tom Brady married, she still came after his assets. Even if she's overworked over 30 million, but she still wanted to have his assets because she felt entitled to that, right? So this is why women want you to have things when you're with them, so when they get tired of your ass, they can take. So all I'm saying is this, man, and I'm gonna let it. You got to be. I'm not telling no man not to date women because we got to have what we got to have. I want sex, but and I do agree with intellectual. We got to make reciprocity has to be in order, but we also got to understand what kind of creature you're dealing with. She's very unstable and can't be trusted in a full capacity.
All right, let me just say this, right? So there was a video that Jerk reacted to. And I think it was a video. I think it was by yourself when he was reacting to it, and I can't remember. It was a Brandon Carter,
Game God Goldie.
Game God Goldie. Yeah, that guy, right? And one of the things that he really spoke out, right? And I think also I think he's from Oakland too, but anyways, he made this very simple. Like very crystal clear. The same way that Best is saying, but he said it just in a few words, right? He was like, look, man, my shit goes up, right? Well, he said dick or whatever, but you know what I mean. His stuff goes up when he knows a woman is feeling him. And he goes with that crowd of women. But he understands that, you know, not everyone's going to be your type. You might not get the dime that you want. But the problem is a lot of these guys, the reason why they're having a lot of self-esteem issues, the reason why they can't talk to women like the way that they should be talked to them, the reason why their swag is incorrect, is because you put all your focus on you trying to get the best, baddest looking woman, and unfortunately, you're not that type of dude that's qualified to even get the best chicks. Now, I'm not saying like, you know, just sell for anything, like, you know, and, you know, give an ugly chick or whatever. But there's a lot of average women Matter of fact, I'm a strong advocate for these average women, right?
No, they're worse. No.
Hold on, right? You know, a lot of times, right? Maybe for you guys, but a lot of times for me, right? I see, because I'm an artist, right? I could see the beauty from one side above the ugly from the other side. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, right? Average women, when you know how to talk to them, right, and you know how to make them work, and you select the ones that's really into you, I'm telling you, it makes your life a whole lot easier, bro. Like it's so phenomenal. Like you won't even think about.
Ruthless ain't having it.
You won't even think about like trying to like get the next Madonna or the next like Halle Berry or Janet Jackson. You know what I mean?
Can I please jump in and help M3 out before he drowned the community, right?
But I do agree with M3. I think men need to focus on the treatment versus the looks all the time.
No,
that's the issue. Right. I'm with him on that because I respect myself too much to be getting mistreated or to be tricking my money, man, because a chick look good and stuff. Damn that. Like,
so here's the deal, right? You have
to bend the rules for you without creating the rules.
Okay,
if you women that will be willing to sacrifice their husbands for you, I'm telling you, you got it all made. Rufus Truth.
So let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Go ahead.
So you have to first get the structure right. So you have, let's say from 8 to 10, right? You got that level of women, right? Then you got 7, 6, 5, right? So 7 to average, right? So, okay. So the 7, the average to 7, understand. See, women, they pay attention to women code. The 7 to average, understand that the 8, 9, and 10 is not going to give it to you for free. They're going to so they know you got to come running to them. And now they're putting themselves on level as the 8, 9, and 10s, right? Because they bought that ass, they bought the blashes, whatever. They're like, oh, I'm a bad bitch too, right? Because they're in demand. The demand is up for these type of women because the 8, 9, and 10 are just too much for the average man. Life's too much. It's too much to handle. So now the average is like, yeah, I'm the boss bitch now. So this is for real. I'm not even lying to you. This shit is never seen before. So
who's
now,
the boss bitch though?
The average women are now the new boss bitches. Because the 8, 9, and 10s, the 8, 9, and 10s are not giving damn near anybody a chance, damn near. For real. I'm saying damn near. There's a lot of outliers, right? But for the majority, if they're like, especially if they like average with a banging ass body. Oh. You think you ain't gonna pay for that? You think you ain't gonna pay for this? You gonna pay Beyonce, but you ain't gonna pay me. That's how they look at it. That's their mindset. Because those women, the average to the 7, think because the demand of them is up, more guys are on them now because they think like you and sophisticated jerk. Oh shit, I get to 8 and the 9s when I could get to average. And they peep that. They understand. They see how the fine women are doing out here. They say, okay. And now they are becoming the new game, right? Supply and demand. Now they're up. They're wanting more. And now they're running the market. So the only way you're going to get a stable relationship, I'll tell you, chance-wise, foam and down, right? Yeah.
What was the last word you said? Forward and what?
Foam and down.
Ruthless, you gotta get a 3 out here, huh?
But now, here's the problem with the 4 and down, right? You can get them, but this is what they want just as much as the other girls. Monogamy, right? That means you better not cheat on them. They want the same thing when it comes to faithfulness as that bad bitch gonna get, right? Now, they understand. Now, this is they're not gonna cheat on you, right? They're gonna be faithful to you. They're gonna cook for you. They're gonna treat you like a king, right? But you better not get no extras, nigga. You better not go and get the extras because they're gonna be on your ass, right? I'm telling you. So this is the problem, and I'm not saying that some guys can't take them ugly buggers and be happy with it, but most guys can't, right? Who want to deal with looking like? Because she's gonna have attitude problems. She's still gonna have baggage with her, right? Just because she's ugly doesn't mean she is no longer anger management issues are, right? She's arguing with you all the time. So those problems are still there. So now in your mind, you're saying, damn, I might as well get a bad bitch.
Well, no, that's different, man, because now you're migrating like, okay, character, versus beauty. Well, not so beauty. Look, man, you can't be, you gotta be one or the other. You can't be ugly and with a bad attitude.
Yes, you can.
You can't, with me, you cannot be ugly with a bad attitude.
Yes, you can.
Me.
With you.
Even, matter of fact, fuck it. Even when you're pretty, you can't really have a bad attitude around me. I still don't tolerate that shit.
Facts in 3. That's. But the other piece we're missing in this whole thing is this. It lands on you, like as the individual. It's like, are you hitting the gym? Are you that you like the dude in the video? You ain't coming out there looking all like rough and stuff. So that's the factor too, man. That's gonna you got to separate yourself from the pack, man. And that's the issue a lot of guys have. It's like you can want whatever you want to, but you either paying or it's attraction. So I'm on the you got to come on the attraction side. So that's the issue.
Let me build. Hold on. Let me build. Yes, there are a subgroup of women who are delusional and they do want things that don't make sense and do have criteria and standards that literally make no sense, right? It's not all women, but it's some women. Just like there are some men who are the same way. And I think in America, we all struggle with that, right? We all have an inflated sense of ego at times. And we all at times can be desensitized to certain things. I know I am. I'm not even going to lie to you, right? You know what I'm saying? I'll cut somebody's finger off our iPhone at times. I will. I'm not even going to lie, right? So is that wrong? Yes, it is. It really is wrong. And I should be more conscious of the things I do, but because I'm American and I get everything microwaved and so quick and I can get whatever I want at any time. Yes, I'm a little privileged at times. I think we all are, for the most part. But I will say this though, we do got to stop with the complaining and the moaning and the groaning about it, because like if I came to y'all and I said, man, I'm tired of my job, I want to be an electrician, and I kept coming to y'all all the time, I'm tired of my job, y'all would say, yo, wait, hold on. Man, look up an electrician program. Matter of fact, look, don't come back to me about this unless you look up an electrician program. If you don't know where to find one, look, brother, I'll help you find one. You know what I'm saying? Here's some, I'm gonna Google something for you. Here's some resources for you. But I don't want you to complain about this no more. You would get tired of me saying that. Every day I came to you. Every day I came to you, jerk, or I came to you in 3 or roof and shoe. I'm tired of my job. I want to be an electrician. I'm tired of my job. And I just kept coming over and over. You're like, yo, wait, hold on. Homie. Do what you gotta do.
You bring me flashbacks, Bess. I'm telling you.
Huh?
I said you bring me flashbacks, man. But hold on. Go ahead.
Go ahead and 3 rap. Go on with it, baby. I'm with it.
Okay. Well, look. Well, all right. Let me just say this real quick. I'm gonna pass the ball right back to you real quick, because Bess, you and I both know, right? We know men that are actually like that. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Look, man, I'm not saying nobody's names or whatever, right? But there's guys, right, that, again, I don't care if you live with your family or whatever, as long as you're trying to elevate yourself. But God damn it, if you're not actively looking for jobs, if you're not putting the best foot forward to try to get a job or to work something, stop complaining to me about why I can't get this. Oh, the white man did this. I can't get this. I can't get that. Oh, I want a job. I want a job. I want a job. Well, have you applied for a job? Yeah, I applied for a job. How was your attitude at like going to these companies? If you don't have a solid resume, if your energy is not putting your best foot forward, and you just like whatever, or if you get a job and then you work for a couple of days or weeks and then you quit because you don't like the way how the management is talking to you, you can't get along with the people. Do not call me, do not text me complaining about you want a job and there's no jobs out there. So I had to go on with this little rant or whatever, right? Because there's a whole lot of people, and that's the same thing when it comes to fucking relationships. Look, man, we've all been there at some point where it's like we complain about something, right? But at the same time, if you don't do nothing, you don't put your foot into it. If you don't put your best forward, if you don't try to put your best foot forward into it, bro, there's nothing for you to really complain about. Because you know why? You love the struggle.
So here's the thing. Here's the problem with you guys' premise. I'm not saying it's not practical, but all this shit we doing, let's say the rich men who already got it, right? We know they got it. Their women are still leaving. The men who are in the middle class are still getting divorced. Okay? The problem is getting all this shit ready for this particular woman. What is she? Is she worth it? Is she going to give return on your investment? That's not a guarantee. Just because you have all these things don't mean you're going to get a woman who's stable, who's going to stay with the journey, right? And this is the problem we're having now. This is why the divorce rate is so high. This is why women aren't leaving because their husbands are poor and not doing nothing. They're leaving because they're living in this mind of delusion that they can get better on the other side. So even to the point to Tyrese, his girl left there because she had more options. He's rich already. He's a famous artist, he has millions. And she left because she think the other dudes, the other rich guys were looking at her. So she thought that she can go get with them and marry them, and she was wrong. Right? So once again, we got women out here leaving for graduation. They want to graduate from marriage. They want to, they have an epiphany, right? Oh, George Master's wife just left him after 20-something years, 30-something years, because she just wants to leave him. So this is the thing we have to understand.
Well, they got back together, though. He fought for it, so.
Yeah, but yes, we want to be in economic position. Of course, we're men, we're providers. It's in our nature. Mm-hmm. But the problem we're having is that's not the problem, M3. The problem we're having is the women are not returning on that investment. They're cashing out, and they're leaving, taking the kids, and whatever else they can take.
I know, I get it, Rufus Truth, but here's the thing, right? Well, what we're not talking about is, okay, who is responsible for allowing that to happen? To the point where we put in our resources into these bad investments, okay, aka like the women that y'all talking about, but who's solely responsible for putting that investment into it? Who's also responsible for allowing that bad investment or that investment to come in a bad return? See, a lot of times, man, like, you know, men don't really want to have the conversation that we gave women like the self-entitlement that they feel like they deserve. Almost to the point that maybe they do deserve it. But that's because we keep most people, I'm not saying us in particular, but a lot of guys, the mass majority of men, they pedestalize like these type of women, right? Again, matter of fact, no, not women, these type of females, okay? It's a certain type of them. You know, real women is, you know, they're not even equating this conversation, sadly, you know? But these type of females, right? You have these dudes letting these females know that they're more valuable and they're worth more than what men like really are and what they have to offer and what they really work hard for. And as long as like we keep encouraging those type of females, they're gonna keep thinking that, hey, they're better than us. They're gonna keep treating like us. They're gonna keep treating like us like we're like nobodies, we're peasants or whatever. Because fortunately, man, men don't have no standards.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem with your premise. One more thing. You're trying to reverse an ideology of thousands and thousands of years, right? Men are taught, this is what men are bred to do when they're from the time they're born. Do your sisters like this. Chivalry. Where do you think chivalry came from? Right? What? All our lives growing up to manhood, we're taught to treat women like a queen. This is our ideology as men, right? And now you're turning, now then there's another man, subset of men that comes and say, well, y'all don't need to do that no more. It's not that simple, right? For a man who has a mother and a father who's preaching to the kids, right? They treat the girl different than the boy, and they tell the boy, your sister awful and whatever, right? So this is I would say systemic problem as well in the family. It's the dynamic And now this guy, all his life, who's been building up to this, because what? Where does man's value come from? His family into what? Economic success, to what? Be a provider, protector. That is the ultimate goal for pretty much every man, with the exception of a few in society standards. So now you're saying, oh, hey, don't be the way you was taught. Don't be the way your daddy and your mama taught you to treat women. You got to change it. And now you got to be more of this and more of that. So I'm not saying you guys are wrong about that. But what I'm saying, we have to be a little bit more empathetic to understanding that that's not going to happen for at least another thousand years, because men are not going to stop loving and endearing women who they were taught to do this. It's just not going to happen overnight, is what I'm saying. So, but what we can say is this: awareness, right? Situational awareness, right? Emotional intelligence is a better way of putting it. Just be aware that the woman that you're chasing, she might not be. It's a gamble. Number one, it's a gamble, right? There's no guarantees. Remember that. So protect yourself as best you can. That's one. Two, understand that you may find this woman to be the one, but she can switch up on you at any time. So just situational awareness, paying attention, and staying on top of it is all we can advise the men to do, so that if it happens, hopefully we don't, we're not hoping it happens, to take the proper process to heal and to keep themselves in a way where they don't totally get crushed.
Who's actually talking next? Is it who's talking next?
I was just gonna let me just real quick.
Brother.
I like what M3 was saying, because to answer your question, M3, man, it falls back on the men, man, because the issue is most guys don't respect themselves. They don't respect their money. They don't respect their time. Man, I'm literally having talks with dudes, man, and I'm like, I think we was talking about this weekend when we was looking at the fraternity, and I was like, man, I get so much pushback from men when I'm like giving them feedback on what they're doing, because they'll come to me, they'll be like, hey, man, this is the situation. What's your take on this? I'll be like, man, you're getting disrespected. Why are you taking that? Well, man, you know. Then it turns into like when I'm giving them feedback and stuff, they be challenging me. And so even, you know, I'm a 50-50 dude. I'm like, man, you got to invest in this relationship or I'll be by myself. You know who I get most pushback from? Dudes. So that's what I'm saying, man. Men just are gluttons for punishment. Dudes don't respect they time, they money, and man, they hard-headed. It's like they fixate on the female, they pedestalize her. So I kind of get what Ruthless is saying, like, but it's self-inflicted, man. And at this point, man, we can't, I ain't got no empathy for nobody. It's just like, man, if you go down certain paths and people are giving you knowledge and stuff, because we're supposed to be logical. That's what we say all the time, right? So if somebody's breaking out logic to you and you don't want to accept it, then that means you're emotional and you're going to get that work.
Well, the thing is this, and I know Wally want to go, I'm just make my point real brief. The reason why a lot of these happen is because people just don't know how to take rejection. They don't know how to take the L. When I took one of my first L's I took, this is really, really early on. I had to be like 19. I just started working a job, getting a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? Feeling good, buying sneakers and going to Foot Locker with my friends and going to movies and all that, right? Having a good old time. And man, found this older, Spanish chick, man. She was in her 20s. I was only like 19, 22, like 23, 24. Bad chick. Bad, right? And man, I didn't know how to close the deal. And because of that, I took the L and she wound up going with somebody else. And I was hurt. I was crying in the basement and all that. And my mother came in the basement. She said, "What you crying for?" And I told her what happened. She said, "Boy, that ain't nothing." She said, you better man up. And my uncle said the same thing. "You better man up, boy." What you mean? That ain't nothing.
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to mom and my uncle. Was the delivery the best thing? No, the delivery wasn't the best thing in the world. But it's what I needed to hear in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it allowed me to go through them growing pains, charge it to the game, put my big boy pants back on and get back out there. Wipe them tears and get back out there. And as I realized, as I got older and I got more wiser, there's so many options out there. There's so many options that if you're a man and you're really out here, you're going to forget about some of them. I'm telling you, you literally will forget. Oh, damn, I forgot about her. You will literally forget. You know what I'm saying? Now, not all those options are wifey material. Some are just there for whatever they're there for, right?
Yeah.
That the wifey class and the husband class, like I was said, is I say it is 5%, but I'm really about to go to 2% next year. Right? It's about 5% of people are really husband and wife material, to be honest with you. The rest is just out here. You know what I mean? And if you don't understand that, then you're gonna get lost in the sauce. You're gonna be upset, and all these things are gonna happen to you. Lastly, if we're looking at people who are 8, 9s, and 10s, whether they're a man or a woman, of course they're gonna ask you, you know what I'm saying, for something of value. They're not just gonna go with you because they know that they look good. And especially if they know they look good, they get attention, they probably may be good in the bedroom, or they could cook and do other stuff, and they be making money. They're gonna ask you for stuff. And will it make sense, all of it? No. I seen Lisa Ray. She was asking for a whole bunch of stuff on this podcast. Saying a whole bunch of stuff. Some stuff made sense, some stuff didn't. But she's Lisa Ray. She's gonna say that. You know what I mean? I seen Michael B. Jordan live on TV. Turn down Nicki Minaj. Beat your feet. Get him out of here. Why? Because he can do that.
He got left.
He can do that. He can tell Nicki Minaj, peace out. You know what I mean? And if the woman that he's with leaves him, he can find somebody else. Just like Tyrese. His woman left. I know you said Tyrese ruthless. His woman left. He got him somebody else, somebody younger. You know what I mean? Just as soon as you're going through the divorce process, he had another chick right there. Right there. Now, maybe some of us don't have that option. Maybe we're not that attractive. Maybe we don't have the swag. Maybe we don't have the money. Whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're dealing with somebody who is good looking and they have things going for them, whether it's a man or woman, they're going to ask you to bring your A game. And they should.
Ruthless out here coddling grown ass men. Shout out to Ruthless, though.
Bro.
I'm not calling nobody. I'm just keeping it real. This is a savage. These women are savage out here, and they're not playing no games. And you know, like I said, I'm not saying that men part of the problem are we are too nice. We do give too much. But once again, it's our ideology, though. It's the way we were taught from babies. So, you know, for now, men like you, sophisticated, who's married, sure, you can talk your shit, right? Because you're not in the same situation. So, of course, you're taught, oh, you're this, you're that, because look at my results. But just say you were lucky, homie, because everybody ain't got it like you. There's people who got married like you and couldn't make it, right? They women walked on them, or they just didn't work out. So everybody don't have the same fortune. So when we sit here talking about coddling, I'm not coddling. I'm telling men this is a very strategic and new situation of dealing with women, right? That you can't be so now you can't let your guards down. You can't be overly emotionally attached if you can help it. But the one thing I do understand, and I'm gonna land it, is that you can't really control emotions, right? Who you fall in love with, you can't control. You can date 20 women and fall in love with one and don't know why you love her more than the other. And it just happens, right? So we gotta sit here and talk about who we can fall in love with. Okay, it's something that it just happens, right? And you just hope the person you fall in love with align with you and complete the journey. That's all we can do. It's a gamble. It's still a gamble. Even yours.
Nah, I gotta give you a little pushback. See, that's the issue right there. You can't control your emotions. And it's called mental toughness, man. And when you got mental toughness, man, you could control your emotions.
Oh.
And the reason why I understand when you get with her, so I do agree with you. You got to have awareness, but so when you get with women, you do got to have that understanding that they could leave at any moment. So I'm one of them type of people that I'm always willing to lose. I don't maneuver out of fear or anything, and so that's why I even structured my relationship like, hey, we don't like each other. I told my wife, I'm like, we're both gonna be in a good capacity where you ain't got to be with me out of necessity. You know, there's the door. Any day you feel like that, and I think if most more guys grab their nuts like that, it won't be scared to lose and stuff. They'll be in a better shape instead of living, you know, kind of maneuvering out of fear and stuff like that. And I think that's the issue.
That's a fact, sophisticated jerk. That's a fact, bro.
Yeah, I never maneuvered out of fear, man. I'm like, hey, man, I love mine to death, but I'm like, hey, any day you want to go, there's the door, and I'll be all right. I'm not gonna be sitting around in the fetal position crying and stuff. I'm gonna move on. That's why I keep myself in shape. Hey, I'm always at the ready, dog. That's how most men got to maneuver.
Hey, everybody got to fight for the fight. Everybody got to plan for the fight till they get punched in the mouth. It's different, right?
Hey, that's why you don't even join the fight. You have somebody else fight that for you. that's what a winner does. He thinks 2 steps ahead. I don't even get in the ring. I coach.
No. It was an analogy. It was a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
I know what you're saying, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is like,
nobody gonna come fight for you if your woman leave.
huh?
Nobody gonna fight for you if your wife leaves you. Ain't nobody gonna fight for you.
Yeah, but if you situate yourself, like I said, you make that person invest. You ain't gonna take that bad of it. You ain't gonna take a hit like that, and you could keep on maneuvering.
It doesn't mean you're not gonna be hurt. Exactly.
I mean, your feelings gonna be hurt, but that's pain. You got to push through pain. That's the issue.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But yeah, actually, hold on. We gotta let Wally talk for a minute.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Wally. Hey, we gotta get back to that video. I know we.
Yeah. We it's already an hour in. Go ahead, Wally, and then we'll get to the video.
Oh no, you can go ahead. I mean, I think the only small thing I would probably say is, I mean, because to your question, like, who's at fault? I mean, granted, yeah, men are definitely at fault, but I mean, I know Rec was saying like, men were already innate in taking like. Already having this position where they have to be like, oh, you got to treat the woman like they're God or princesses, whatever, how you want to look at it. Look, man, honestly, I look at it like this. There's relationships across the board in everything, not just within women. And at the end of the day, you always got to look at every relationship, including your parents, your friends, whoever. It's always that look of saying, why are we still friends today? Why are we still friends tomorrow? Or in any other things? Like, why is this relationship still what it is today? Because at the end of the day, you still got to always analyze that for the rest of your life. Like, because the moment it gets bad, you ain't going to hold on to it. It's done. So that's one thing I'm going to say right there. But yeah, go ahead.
All right, no problem. Let me go ahead and continue this video. Look, we got like 20 minutes into it, so let's go ahead and just play.
Nobody telling you to sit up in a lot of girls that you rich.
So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that you can tell me if I'm wrong, but there's a lot of people that go and they start trying to date people, and just to try to impress a girl, they'll go and lie about this, lie about that, lie about this, and
so why
to make up a scenario. So I'm not.
That has nothing to do with you though, Terrence, because you're not gonna lie.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Exactly. But so I'm not gonna get in that situation either.
But you just said you would need to back up your talk. If you're not lying, why would you need to back up your talk?
All right, bro.
I'm asking you questions from what you're saying. If you're not lying, why would you need to back up your talk? Why can't you just go? But like, when's the last time you had sex?
Damn. that was personal.
You heard my question.
You heard that damn question.
Nah, I was just saying because like but I'm a virgin, but listen,
stop.
I don't got the virgin mindset. I'm gonna be honest.
Stop. Why are you so on the defense?
What you talking about? I'm not on defense.
You seem like you have a defensive aura. Like you're trying to like stop. Nah, just say fit. Here's the deal.
It's just I just find it funny. Like that's it. I'm chilling though.
You find it funny that you're a virgin?
No, I find it funny just like this whole interaction. But
okay. So you don't want to be a virgin? Is that like you don't want to, or you don't really care?
I don't really care.
Okay. You watch porn?
Nah, it's been like a year, like 10, 11 months.
You jack off?
No.
Damn.
You don't jack off or watch porn?
No.
At 21 years old?
No, it's been 10 months.
Okay, that's pretty good. So what do you do when you get horny?
Oh my gosh.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You just gotta roll with the punches. You gotta find something else to be distracted. So I'll either go and I'll make a song or something like that. Like I'll find something to distract me.
You niggas
or get on the game, something. You gotta find a different vice that's like,
have a hobby. You gotta have a hobby.
Okay. You don't smoke weed or nothing, do you?
I don't do it like habitually, but like I've done it like a couple of times.
So when's the last time you did that?
Lord, this nigga roasting this nigga.
Like last month, maybe. I don't know. A couple weeks ago. I don't know.
What about drinking?
I don't really drink like that either. I don't do both heavy. It's just like it'll be like recreationally.
Gotcha. So you still got time to drink and smoke recreationally, but getting ass is just something you don't really care about. That's kind of weird.
How's that weird?
You willing to consume poison but not have a partner? That's kind of there's not even kind of weird. That's
Wait, hold
weird.
on. Are we talking about getting a partner or are we talking about getting ass? Which one are we talking about?
Being with a partner means you're having sex with them.
No, but you could get sex without having a partner.
Okay, well, in your relation, you don't have either. So I mean, let's start somewhere. Let's be with a girl.
But okay, but
I would feel weird, Terrence. I would feel weird as a man, not getting laid, but still recreationally poisoning myself. That's weird. And I'm here to help you guys reestablish what your principles and boundaries should be as men. But okay, you don't do it often. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
you go to the gym?
No, not really. But like, I'll be there from time to time.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Listen. Everything listen before you start upping in arms.
Okay.
Everything.
Too late for that.
I said, all my problems is surrounded by money. I can't really go to the gym because I don't got the bread to get a membership. You see what I'm saying?
Called the house.
Get like Planet Fitness like $10,
bro. Like I said, I don't have a job, so everything is money related. I'm telling you.
Right.
Like,
so
I'll still try to do little, you know what I'm saying, stuff at home. Like, you know.
Terrence, if I didn't have a job to where I couldn't even afford $10, I wouldn't go to bed until I found something to give me some money. So I'm worried.
Pause real quick in 3. Let's break down what
what's saying, guys?
No, I was just saying hit pause so we can break down a little bit what he says. So do y'all think he making excuses at this point?
No.
Yes.
No excuses. He is who he is.
Respectfully, I'm gonna say yes. Cause let me say why. This is the one thing I'm gonna say. This is the one thing. Okay, you don't got money to go to the gym. Cool. You trying to tell me you can't do simple push-ups or whatever piece of workout at home on a daily basis? Like
who cares? Who cares about that?
If he's the one, I'm just saying he questioned it, right?
Who cares? If he doesn't care, why should we care?
You trying to put money on that though? Like,
I'm saying, if he doesn't care, why should we care?
From that perspective, I agree with you. But at the end of the damn day, though, if you're gonna say money is a deterrence, then you really ain't pushing yourself to a certain extent to knowing how to do certain things. Because even then, you don't need to go to a gym to get fit. Let's just be real about that.
I mean, I just feel like how we jump on each other like this, man.
I mean, but let's be honest though. You do not need to go to a gym just to get fit. Like, let's just be honest.
We don't care though, right? We don't care what he does with his life. It's his life.
I mean, from that part, true. Yeah. And I would sit here and say, look, if he had just sit here and say, I don't really push workout like that.
I care, man.
I leave it alone. I leave it alone. That's one.
I care about his life because he's gonna be another loser out here crying. God damn it! He need to get his weather together.
He's not even crying.
Oh, he pulled up on that show though. That he wants some advice because obviously things ain't going great, so that's why he's pulling up there shirtless.
The next big hit that was also sort of off is like, if everything was about money, then it's like at this point, I think that's the only focus you need to have is like, okay, how can I get some decency of some money and then move on? Because I can't sit here and say you're gonna make everything that's going on with your life solely around money. Then you shouldn't be on there trying to figure out something about chicks. You should just be worried about just trying to get yourself some cash in your pocket. If you're gonna make it about that, I'm just being honest.
I already know people are gonna disagree as far as like me saying that. Look, why don't we just more focus on just becoming a better person? Right now, he's in a level right where this is a display of self-hatred. He hates himself. Let's just be honest on this note. He doesn't have the oh shit, I can't, man. I'm so sorry. I can't even think of the word I'm trying to say. Basically, he doesn't have the purpose, right? Or no incentive to pretty much like, you know, or motivation, I guess you want to call it, to even try to even get himself into a dating market. That's why he just come up in his live like shirtless, hair all messed up or whatever. I mean, the dress could have been all right. You just gotta get it retwisted.
I was about to say, I was wondering why the hell he chose to. I'm surprised he let him come up there just without shirtless. But hey, okay.
I mean, you know, for content reasons.
at 21, man. Yeah, that's sad, man. I don't know who's in his life. Somebody need to like shake him up, man. I would have punched my son in the chest if he was in the room looking like that.
Bro, at age 21, man, look, man, I was dressed like probably like a dark Puerto Rican, bro. You know, this was before like the long hair don't care era. You know, I had like the waves going on. I had the curl, whatever. I had like Spanish like shirt on. Look, man, like I was like, you know, like fly back in like, you know, my 20s or whatever. You know what I mean?
But I mean, he making too many excuses, man. He ain't got no job. You know, he just, you know, no type of social interaction. You know,
I mean, he could. Okay, if you're gonna stay with his parents, you don't have a job, man. The least he could do is probably like try to find like a community college to try to do something.
Mm-hmm. Isn't this an indictment, though? Isn't this an indictment on the dating market?
Hell no.
Because we're saying two different things, right? So we're saying on one end, he said work on self, build character, right? And on another hand, we're saying get money, get money, get the bag, right? So, but if you look at the results on the from the outside looking in, the men with the money are losing their women too, right? The men with the good character are losing their women. So once again, right? I'm just saying I hate to be down on my. If I had advice for that young man, you know what I tell him? I tell him, look, live in your truth. Do you. Because listen what I tell him. I would do not make the woman the center of your attention. Do not make a woman don't let a woman make you who you are. And don't go over and beyond for these women. Right? Because even when they do come your way and you do get a job and you do get all this stuff, you don't even know what you're getting yourself into, right? So the guy, I guess the coach, that's what he's a coach or whatever. He's, in my opinion, he's a problem. What are you asking the man? Why are you asking him sexual questions, right? You just need to get to the root of the problem. Hey, you want a woman or you don't? Well, tell me what you want. And then you give him the advice to go from there. But you're asking him what he does with his hand on ejaculation and all these things. That's a little, I don't know, questionable, a little suspect, but I'm not going to go there. But I'm going to land it here. At the end of the day, that young man, the one thing he ain't doing out here committing crime. He ain't toting pistols, going up in the shit, right? There's homies that is overly ambitious, and they get to the bag at all costs. You know, he's just more taking his time, and maybe he's lazy a little bit. But let me tell you something, gentlemen, and this is very important. Success in this world, and you base it all on material possession and how much you can get, you got to remember one thing. For the love of money is the root to all evil. So the money you're getting to get that woman, guess what? You're getting what you reap, and you're reaping what you sow.
The issue with I say the dude in the video, it's like you don't do everything for women, but you got to have a healthy level of social interaction. So it's just like, man, you can walk and chew gum, man. You know, even the most successful people, man, they know how to multitask. You know, there's people that run Fortune 500 companies and they have girlfriends. So, you know, when people are like, oh, I can't do multiple things, that's not the case. I mean, it's just like, man, you ain't got to be no bodybuilder, but it's just like, man, you want to have a level of respect for yourself. And, you know, you want to, like, he's not getting jobs and stuff. It's like, man, you got to come with a proper appearance and stuff. So that's his issue. It's like a lot of his issues kind of connect, and probably that's where he's getting that overlap. What was that?
Everything's not about women.
Oh, no, but that's what I'm saying. But I mean, his appearance is affecting him probably getting jobs too.
Listen, who cares what he looks like? What now? You know what I mean? What kind of job he could get in construction? He going to some construction. He going to oil rigs. Oh, there's a lot of jobs take just like that, right? So that ain't the end of the world. But we talk mostly, for women to get a woman. No, everything is not, and this is why men are losing. This is why we're losing the battle out here. Not till you're married, man. You guys got your woman. You got your woman of your dreams. But all the men out here right now are down bad to the women because they build their life and base all of their life on about women.
So Ruthless, let me give you a question. So okay, say like he went out there, he's like, you know what, I do want a girl, and he go out here looking like this. He's pretty much gonna have to pay, right?
Okay, men in nice suits got to pay.
But I'm to say it off the rip, he's gonna have to throw them dollars, like, because there's guys that could pull off an attraction that get a better deal.
No, he get a hood rat. He get a hood rat for free.
I mean, but look, but let's be honest, like we all know FitX ain't like the platform for where females will probably pop up or anything. So I'm not even gonna hit them with that one. Like I'll leave it there with that because it's like at the end of the damn day, if you really want to look nice, you would look nice. This is just his casual look. I ain't gonna hit him on that.
He get a woman looking like that. There's women that like that stuff.
You're right. So, but my thing is like, I mean, look. Because maybe I didn't hear the begin like towards like the ultimate beginning, but it's like, okay, if he went up there for advice on just growing as being in his manhood, like all that, I'm pretty sure he would hit like a particular spot where he's trying to grow in, and then everything else is everything else, unless FedEx is trying to pin him to where he looks bad and just embarrass him while also coaching him up at the same time. If he's doing that, then that's different. I say like, hey, I'll give him some leeway because based upon what he's put out there so far, I mean, between me and him, respectfully, I mean, we're pretty much in the same boat. But the thing is, but we're not ultimately.
Well, my thing is, people are pulling up to get that assessment. So, I guess he gives that tough love. And I think that's needed for men, especially like if you ain't maneuvering in the right direction. I think you got to get that. What was that?
No, I'm just saying it's like, I know I get the whole tough love part, and I'm guessing he's trying to get it from other people because maybe he don't got another brother, or maybe his brother may be whatever the situation. But I will say this though, is like, if you went up there though, at least be a little bit more serious about it, because I don't know, it just the way he's like his stance is like you just pretty much went up there for nothing. And you just trying to be a goof with it right now. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
All right.
Yeah, nah, he need to be told, man. He lacking direction. You could just see it.
Man, that's your opinion.
Nah, there's
men out here.
You can't see that.
Who dress nice, look nice, and take people's lives. Well, so what are we talking about?
Well, we ain't talking about as far as like crime or anything, but it's just
no. I'm saying there's people who dress nice, get themselves well put together, and would take people's lives for money.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not talking about crime. We're just talking about his interaction as far as like the young man, just like kind of.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, appearance don't mean shit because you don't know what you're getting. Because somebody dressed nice doesn't mean they're a good person or a person that's well put together internally.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, not facts, but I'm just saying, like, we know people judge, by your appearance, but whether it's men or women, we judge by appearance, even when you're going into like a job to get an interview in,
that's across the board, right? That's the general across the board. So that's why I'm also saying, like, even with like just the dressing part, like I can care less, but it's like even then, like we hearing him speak is like, okay, it's like there's got to be a little bit of. Where are you a little bit serious about this party? Maybe he just laid back. He's a laid back person. That's why. And maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. But it's like if you came up, I would expect you to be a little bit serious.
This is a dating coach. This is a dating coach. It's not about jobs. It's a dating coach.
Well, yeah. Well, I know that. I'm not saying about jobs. I'm just saying about like just as far as personality of just your mental.
You don't care about that. I'm not gonna date him.
But like Stan had a good comment in there because like why you think a lot of people are depressed, man? Because they do depressing shit. So it's just like, man, that's why like sometimes you gotta.
How would you know somebody depressed if you're not a doctor?
Man.
Diagnose.
I mean, we know people with what they communicate. So obviously, if he's pulling up on this live, like something ain't going right because you don't have. It was like the females with the Kevin Samuel.
Yeah, man,
like, somebody that have their stuff together ain't pulling up on there. So obviously, if he's pulling up on this dude's live to get feedback, typically you're not in a great place.
A lot of money to make these diagnoses, right? They got all these things, this process they go through to determine whether you're suffering from something. We can't make that determination.
No, I'm just saying, but obviously something ain't right if you pulling up on a live shirtless, man, looking like a Grizzly Adams and shit. You ain't all the way up there. So
Yeah, but I think FedEx for that because it's like, why would you do that shirt?
You want to pull up in loafers.
Bottom line.
Sophisticated want to come in a white shirt with tie, loafer. You know, he's that kind of guy. Everybody like you, man.
No, man. Like for example, like say like you would have came to me when I was younger, man, and you would pull me to the side like, hey, man, I would look at your outcomes because I was always observant, and I sat there and I got the game, man, from people that had their shit together.
Okay.
That's how simple it is, man.
But we do know that rappers are influential and they dress like him. Right? Chief Keefy just look just like this guy, by the fact. Right? And these guys are meaner and they're influential. And they dress the way they dress. I mean,
okay. I know.
You better start putting the bars down.
Oh yeah,
he did say he recorded the track. He did say that.
All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna continue the video.
How many jobs have you applied for this week? It's Tuesday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell the truth.
This is hurtful.
Like
This
30,
week.
40?
This week.
Yes.
Since what day you counting this week?
Sunday.
Since Sunday, you've applied to 30 jobs.
Yes.
You apply. Where you applied to them at?
I've applied to security jobs. I've applied to fast food jobs. I've applied to
Where did you apply to the 30 jobs since Sunday? Where exactly did you do it? Did you do it all online?
Some of them is online. That's why I'm not like, that's why I'm giving you general like.
Right. So you applied to 30 jobs since Sunday.
Yeah, it's not hard to apply online.
Okay. And none of them have hit you back up since Tuesday.
So like not really. It'll be like, I'm not gonna lie, I got interviews in some places. It's just like I'll say certain things and they'll hit me with we already have people, or like they'll say like you didn't really fit our criteria,
So how many interviews have you gone on in October?
You said how many interviews?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that many. I'm not gonna lie, like 4 or 5.
Okay, then how are you applying for 30 jobs in 3 days? How many jobs are you applying for each week?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the week, not the days.
Right. So since Sunday, you told me you've applied for 30 jobs.
Yeah.
You remember what you're telling me. So last week, how many jobs did you apply for?
I don't know.
So hundreds?
No, that would be like months, like with 1 or 2 months.
Okay, so then when did you start really getting serious about applying for jobs? Did you just start getting serious Sunday? Or you been applying for jobs? But then it'll be
like there'll be a stretch where I'll get like I'll apply to mad jobs and then I'll be like, I'll sit there, I'll wait, it'll be no results. I'll be like, all right, whatever. I'll go.
And then you don't apply for nothing.
And I'll come back, I'll do it again, and then
Right. So so you get spurts of ambition to where you want to work.
But I'm not gonna lie. Realistically, if I can, I would rather just not have a job and really get like a career popping. If I'm being honest, if I had to choose.
What does that even? That doesn't even make any sense. That sounds like a very
work towards
Ruthless. This is your man, Ruthless. This is your guy, Ruthless.
Which career is gonna hire you without any job experience, bro?
Okay, we can pause it right here real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
My man said he want a career. Fuck Mickey D's.
No, I ain't gonna lie, this is tough, but I mean, I don't hate the fact that like what he's saying as far as if he had his choice, he wouldn't work for a normal job. But it's like, okay, if that was your choice, then what are you doing outside of that?
So who cares? Like he just who he is. He's just going to look for a job. Hopefully he can land one. If not, then he's going to keep looking. That's better than picking up a gun and go rob something.
I mean, again, I can understand all of that, but again,
if
you telling me what you're telling me, this is his words. If you telling me if you wouldn't give a crap about a job and you'd rather do something on your own terms, fine. What are you doing on your own terms then?
Well,
what are you doing on your own terms?
He's looking for a job right now because he needs.
I'm not talking about. No. Remember what he said? He says, if I didn't have
it was up to him.
I'll do his own. So that's what I'm saying. What are you doing amongst your own time that you're developing, that you're trying to build for yourself? What are you doing with your time? That's what I'm saying. Because at least people tell me you have some aspirations.
Wally. So obviously, he lives with his parents, and they've probably been putting the press on him, like, "Hey, you need to get a job." So
hey, look,
he's trying to get a job.
I get that part. I don't care for that. That's what I'm saying.
We can't speculate. You don't know if he's going to school. You don't know if he's going to school. You don't know what else he's doing, right? He might be trying to be a rapper. We don't know, right? All we know is right now he's doing a job.
I'm cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, speak from you though. Like, I hate when people like do this thing. Like, okay, I don't care if you a man that stands on. Like, look, man, I want to build my own stuff. Cool, go do that. But at the same time,
it's not that simple, Wally. It's not that simple.
It may not be that simple because, of course, no one don't got no support out here. That's common sense. But I'm just saying, like, if that's what you standing on, stand on it. That's all I'm saying. Stand on it.
Let me ask y'all a question. So, okay, he said he had 4 interviews, fast food, all these places. Why you think he's not having favorable results?
Well, I think one of the things was he don't fit. I think he said something on the borderlines of he don't fit the image to work or something like that.
I don't know. Maybe he looks different when he goes to interview. I don't know. Maybe he shaves up, goes to interview. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if we talking about just from an interview perspective, if I'm the interviewer looking at him and hearing him speak just from this perspective, I would believe he comes in with I don't care attitude. Like, if you need to give it to me, you don't. That's how I'm gonna take that.
Okay, you paying I don't care money. So what's the difference?
Yeah, you can call some just all your
Ruthless going down with the brotherhood. Ruthless like, look.
Yeah, you say I don't care money. You what you pay me 15? Right? I can't survive off that, but I'm taking it. So you want me to be looking like Bill Gates when I walk through it?
Hey,
pay me that money. I'll give you. You know that look, but you get a little bit of money.
You know what? From that perspective,
I'm showing up as motherfucking and a top
what
team.
you doing for yourself?
Are you hiring, brother? See,
this is.
Right? Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, this is, and that's the problem because think about it, man. Fast food, you got teenagers working there that are they're overlooking you and hiring them. There's people that come to this country that can't barely even speak English and be working at these places. So this is what's passing him. So he was like, well, something I say doesn't come off right. That's what I'm saying, man. There's something going on with him, Ruthless. Your man ain't looking too good out here.
Let me give you an interesting stat, right? Let me give you an interesting stat that you'll be appalled by. There's a lot of people graduating college degrees that are not getting jobs either, right? And they got to look, right? Like this is the big thing right now, right? They're going back to their parents and they're trying to look. They got their resume, they got their college, right? And all the little class they were taking, and they're not getting hired. This is the problem. So once again, right, this is not only happened to people like him. This happened to people who got the degrees and shit too, right? This ain't it. Most people are going in fields that they ain't even got a degree in. They got a degree in this. They have to go get a job in that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a bad example. Don't fall for that, Wally. Those people are going for professional jobs. They're being like picky. They're kind of they're applying for certain type of jobs.
It's all wrapped together.
He's applying to goddamn McDonald's and he getting let down. That's the issue. They're applying for
I'm gonna tell you right now, Jerk. Real talk though. I applied for McDonald's too. I got rejected too. That ain't nothing. I'm gonna be real with you. Like literally, me and this kid were literally around the same ballpark of being similar, just not ultimately. But again, that's a pick and choose. All I'm saying is, at least with me, like again, do I got anything going on for myself? Honestly, no. But again, that doesn't mean I'm not still trying to be on something or trying to do something with myself at the same time, though. All I'm saying with him is, I can get 2 rats about you getting the job. What are you doing? What about you that you doing with yourself? Like, what are you trying to get into? Like, what are you doing? Hey, I don't.
Let me help you guys.
See, Wally, you said something real quick. You said like there's going to be rejection. Everybody ain't going to pick you up, but you're still trying to network and do stuff. That's what I'm saying. With him,
well, yeah, that's
his whole package is messed up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong for that right there. See how sophisticated just judged the man? His pack, you don't even know. He just on a YouTube space doing a whatever interview, right? But you don't know who he is real life. He might switch that shit up and like, bam, talk all proper. I know I got 2 forms of language. I go to the hood, fit in, talk to talk, and then I can go to a job interview and switch that shit up on you. Oh, white America, here I come, right? So once again, right, we got to stop this, man. We got to stop being so condescending and like, oh, I'm better than him because I at finish line already. And a young man who's working his way, because let's be real. Most men who are successful, a lot of men successful, were just like him, and somebody believed in him regardless of what they fought, and they pushed through. And then there's other guys who had ambition and didn't make it, right? They got drugs or whatever. So once again, right, we don't know what the story has still been written. Maybe maybe you're looking for the prototypical Mr. Sophisticated jerk, because even though you're American, you probably voted. Did you vote?
Yeah, I did vote.
Okay, so we know that you're very pro-America, right? Pro-American. So it's understandable if you can have these kind of judgments and be, pro-American, right? But let's be real. I've seen dudes like him started looking like that and came successful later on in their life.
Yeah, hopefully he does, but it ain't going that right path yet.
So this is where I'm gonna have my pushback, because what you just said is you don't know if he can code switch. Okay, if he can code switch, then what's the problem then?
Because maybe the jobs.
Good catch, Wally.
Maybe the jobs he got. Maybe he's going to be a truck driver. Maybe something else might open up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you could tell me code switch, if you talking about code switching and talking, he can code switch in his look too. So my things again, I don't want to hear that part neither. That's why I'm saying again. For me, when I focus back on what he's saying. Okay, cool. You said if you didn't care to apply for jobs, you want to do something for yourself. What are you doing for yourself? That's my main focus right there.
You look for a job.
Oh, come on. Don't you dare. Don't you do this.
You just said you put for 40 jobs. Go ahead, E. What a tape, man.
No. I'm back to tape. He said that if he wanted to, if he had a choice in his hand, he said that he would not apply for a job. He would do something for himself. That's what
he said a career. He said he trying to jump into a career.
If it was up to him. So obviously it's up to somebody else. His mom, his dad, boy, you need to get a job.
Well, then I guess that goes back to what M3 was talking about. Go to community college then, or whatever. However, go back to school.
His parents told him. I talk with him. Look, baby, we love you. You can stay here as long as you want, but you got to get a job. Okay, mom, dad. Now he look for a job, and they probably want to see him up.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely could be the conversation on the table. Hey, that's all cool.
So that's why he said it was up to him, right? Well, it's not up to him. His parents are telling him. Boy, get your ass out there.
Okay,
get the burgers.
But yeah, we can play the tape. Like we can jump back into it. So I want to see what he says at this point.
Career without a job.
Which career is going to hire you without any experience?
Bro, you could do YouTube. You could do Twitch. You could do anything.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about.
Without a job.
But no, I had a job before I got on YouTube. You're trying to skip the part about paying for your damn bills, sir.
I am trying to skip the part. You're right. I am.
That's not how it works. Everybody has to pay some bills first. You don't want to pay the bills. Who's taking care of your apartment, your place, your mama, moms, pops? Who's taking care of the bills?
Yeah. Facts.
Okay, so yeah, you're lazy.
I'm not, man.
You're lazy.
Wait, so he don't live
with your mama at 21 years old talking about you would. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. That's what you've been told, Terrence. That's what you've been told.
I've not been told that.
Then how you know it's not a bad thing?
It's not.
Then how, if you've not been told that, then how you know it's not a bad thing?
No, there's people. I've literally known people that have stayed in their parents' house longer, trying to like develop themselves.
Okay, that means you've been told.
No, I've just seen it by example, and I've seen them get out the trenches of it. So
those people, where are they now?
They're in their own crib.
Okay, and how long did they stay in their house, their mama's house?
Like one person I know has been there since like they was there till like 24.
Okay, so you plan on staying with your mama until you're 24?
No, not really.
See how you're looking? You're looking for every opportunity to do as little work as possible. The only people that you can remind yourself of are the people who stayed in their parents' house. What about the people who are 21 and own their own businesses, making millions already? Why you can't compare yourself to them?
I just did. You said you.
No. You said you know people that
I said you have a career without a job, and you said, "How am I going to do that without getting the hire?" And then when I brought it up, you went.
Who do you know personally that didn't have a job, that now has a career making millions? That you know personally, not somebody you seen on the damn internet, bro. Who do you know in your life?
I can't say that. That's federal. I'm being honest. I'm being dead honest. Like on the Holy Bible, I can't say that that's federal. But I do. And
you should never mention
and
it.
they're very
He will,
successful, and they have millions of dollars to their name, and all that.
And so you plan, that's your goal. You're gonna be the same person. You're gonna get on YouTube and you're gonna make videos, and then you're gonna be rich.
Listen, when I find if I find a will, I find a way.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
You
what
gotta
I'm
get your head out your own ass.
For him,
Right? Because you have ego without nothing warranted. You're like, you think that you could just, life is just supposed to give you shit. You gotta suffer. You don't want to.
I don't think that.
Then if you didn't think that, you wouldn't be relying on your mama to pay your bills. You'd be out there every single day getting a job so you can take care of yourself as a man.
I just told you I go place to place to apply,
but you also told me that there's periods where you don't put in as much work to apply for jobs.
Yeah,
you don't get nothing back.
I mean, I don't blame them though.
Laziness is a thing.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Laziness is a thing, and I'm not saying I'm not lazy, but I'm also saying that demotivation happens. It causes laziness.
Motivation comes from deprivation.
Hey, M3, you hit the pause.
You're not deprived enough. You know why? Because somebody still puts a roof over your head. Somebody still.
He's an idiot.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is one part I'm gonna have to I can't agree. Because one, you're talking about ego. There ain't no ego in this kid's head. I mean, he's a little bit he's not, but I won't say ego. Like, let's not do that. And two, let's be real. If you someone that ends up putting a job application within a week's time, and you say you put about 30 in, and out of the 30, you only got 5 interviews within the week, or 5 interviews in the following week, and they all said no. What makes you think that dude is going to be motivated? Sometimes that's not going to happen. That man, he's going to be like, man, I did all this shit, and you trying to tell me out of all these jobs, they didn't want to hire me, man. You're going to be like, man, you're going to sit back a little bit, and then try to go back in there again. So let's not do that. I
would say this, right? I don't see nothing problem with it. He's just taking a little longer. Everybody plight don't take off at the same fucking time. And this is what we got to understand, man. Everybody don't take the same path to success. Some people, it's different. Some people, I know homies who were criminals, gangbangers, whatever. And it didn't turn out. They got jobs, they're accountants, they turned it around, right? I know some dudes who were. So everybody there's not a one book formula. There's not a one way route to get successful, right? Or stay stable, or something that's.
I've heard stories of druggies that were druggies.
There is, everybody's path is different, right? Everybody don't have the same. And most wealth, let's be real, most of it's obtained by passing it on, inheritance, right? Most of it. It's only 15. Listen, it's only 15% of the people in the world that obtain this type of money, right? So let's be honest, right? You don't have to be so hard. Yeah, do you need to be out trying to get yourself together? Yes, like he's doing, putting applications so you get some income in, so that you can save a little money, so that you can have a few things. Yes, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh man, you ain't gonna beat shit. Because I've seen dudes get paid a lot of millions of dollars for shooting people on rap songs, drill music, and they just get millions of thrown at them, and they're getting commercials. They're getting. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. Everybody's path is not the same. So we being judgmental about what we trying to see something right now. It doesn't matter, because his book is still being written. Who knows? He may end up a lawyer. Who knows? We don't know. When his epiphany comes, it'll come.
Well,
this motherfucker about to end up on Skid Row.
No,
I don't know what y'all talking. I don't know what y'all talking about. Shout out to y'all for the motivational speeches y'all try to give him. It's a wrap.
Once again, we know that you're condescending, so we understand
that. Okay, well, yeah, but look,
because here, just real quick, Wally. The difference, like you said, it could be a little discouraging, but man, you got to flood the market. You did 30, another 30 got to go out. Man, I think if you talk to a lot of people, man, hell, I've been through that. But also, say like going back to Ruthless. Say Ruthless was sitting me down like, hey man, did you look at your resume? Or people are giving me feedback. I wasn't trying to combat him. I'm gonna sit there, take the game, and then I'm gonna pivot. So he's being defensive, and that's why I'm saying there's a you can see the disconnect with him where he's just
He's not being defensive at all.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm also I'm gonna use me as an example. I do remember those times when I'll be like hitting those, like I'll probably put in an application, be like, and then something funny happens. Because I'm telling you right now, I remember when I applied to one place and then another one. One place I ended up popping up on, nothing never came through. And the other place, lo and behold, the manager went on vacation. At that point, I was like, all right, you know what? Slice it right there. Stop right there. I'm just focused on me because I'm not going to waste my time giving myself to these jobs anyways that don't really pay out the way they should. Is my mind of thinking. Now, granted, with him, same thing, but he even said it himself, like, okay, you know people that did this way and skipped the mid-road package, right? Skip the whole training thing and all that and jumps the square. But my thing is, again, this is why I sit here and say, what are you doing for self then? Because if you tell me you know people that did these things, what are you doing for self for you to do your own thing? That's my main hitter right there.
So he explained that, right? So he explained what he's doing.
What he say he's doing?
He's under some amount of pressure, right? Obviously, his parents said, we would like you to get a job. And he's looking for a job. But what did that mean in between? He's trying to figure out where, probably looking at researching where he's going to be more comfortable at. What should he chase, right? So just because you're looking for a temporary job right now, just to keep some money coming in, maybe give your parents a couple of $100, have a little extra things, is not your career you're looking for. You're looking for right now just something to sustain. Within that, you're looking for the bigger picture. Okay, what am I going to chase? Am I going to be a truck driver? Am I going to be a lawyer? Or am I going to go after laying cement, whatever it is, maybe he might not figure it out for another couple of years. That's normal, homie. What are we talking about?
Okay.
I mean, from his age, I'll give you that much. But
like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm upset, but I have to come in real quick. Ruthless, I need you to pay attention. I need you to stop with the toxic positivity.
Just stop the toxic positivity.
It's toxic positivity. If this man come up and try to ask your daughter for a date, you'll say hell to the no.
No.
That's a great point. That's a great point, Stan. Apply pressure, Stan.
No. You're wrong, Stan. Let me tell you something.
No, I'm not. No, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. You're not gonna tell me nothing. You're not gonna tell me nothing. Here's the fact.
I'm not gonna go against her.
This man, we judge. We judge. That's what we do. That's how we live. That's how we survive. I'm going to judge, right? You come here with that hair. I also got locks.
Oh, yeah, we all judge, but we have to also...
No, we're going to judge. You go to a fast food restaurant, put your locks in a wrap. Smile. Be pleasant, because you have to work as a team when you go to fast food restaurants. That's it. You'll get the job. If not, you go to another fast food restaurant. There's something else that's going on with this guy, right? It's looking like, look, y'all could sit down and talk bad about fast food and belongs to teenagers. But the fact of the matter is this: if you're a teenager, you're supposed to be in school, and when you come to work, you only can work for 4 hours, and restaurants open 24 hours. So the next 20 hours is run by adults. With that being said, this man is 21.
Yeah, if he's a teen.
He's 21. He has low self-esteem or something else is going on, and it looked like a mental health issue.
Black people bad.
There is something going on for him, and that's all I'm going to say. You're 21 and you're a virgin. You're 21 and you're a virgin. So to me, from the ages of 18 to 21, while you're in college, nobody spread their legs open because college was a field day.
Oh, come on now.
College was a field day for sex. College was a field day for sex. That auditorium was nothing but condoms. That auditorium room was nothing but condoms. We all know that because I was. So we're not gonna play that. Miami-Dade Community College, FIU, Bay McCall Bethune. Just go ahead. I'm gonna put all of it out there. Everybody was having damn sex. We were out there like animals. Ain't nobody care about how much money you made. You cute. We up here, we fucking because we got high testosterone.
You say y'all animals, you damn right.
Yeah, that's right. People smoking weed, and what's weed left? What happened? You smoke weed that led to sex. You drank something that led to sex. You had a little bit of box wine, that out of a little plastic cup juice like his Capri Suns, led to sex. There's something going on when you're this young. You ain't got no testosterone. You just have to look at what it is. What he could be in the future, fine. But the truth of the matter is, when I didn't have a job, my uncles met with me and they're like, "You're gonna be working for your mother until you find a job. Because what you're not gonna do is stay home and be busting nuts. Because I have my own apartment. You're not gonna be busting nuts. Gonna help your mom with your brother every day, and you're not gonna be having no damn sex in this house and have depression." That's why he asked the question, "Why are you having sex? Why are you watching porn?" Because guess what? When you're unemployed, you send all these applications for 2 hours. You got free time in your hands to go ahead, relieve yourself of Pamela, and meet some woman in the neighborhood that's also ain't got no job, and everybody is fucking.
Lord have mercy.
Everybody fucking.
You ain't
Shout out to Stan.
You ain't shit, man. But let me ask you this one question before you go on.
for
it. This one question. So when you look at this young man, right?
Yes.
Ask yourself this one. I just want you to answer this for me. What do you think? What social group was he in school?
YNS.
Meaning?
You know what that means.
No, what's that mean actually?
That means if I see you walking on my side of the street, I'm crossing the street.
So YN
Yes, like somebody that goes around and
means young
Negro. Steal from me.
This guy chose this route.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I want you to be a little bit more like actually like let's stay on this. We're talking about YNS.
No, M3 got the answer. Go ahead, M3.
See, y'all missed the answer that I gave y'all. I shouldn't even give y'all shit.
No, you said young nigga something. But no, I didn't say give me a real logical. I'm talking about like he probably a nerd, geek, whatever it is. Like give me something, like give me that. Don't give me no YS. I ain't got no time.
No, but that's what he looks like. He looks like a YNS. Yo, when you go for interviews and you got locks, you put your head in a wrap. People want to see you as though they see you what you look like every day when you come to work. You have to retwist, put on the wrap. You got to be present. That's it. Like nobody wants somebody with low self-esteem and all this other stuff.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
But guess what?
What are you talking about, Stan?
You know what I'm talking? Ruthless? Don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ruthless.
I've got a clue. What you mean low self-esteem?
You do not come on this panel act like no woman. You've been on this panel before and on your shit. Stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
right now, Ruthless. You straight up woman. What you talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You a grown man. You have put holes to sleep.
Are you married, Stanley? Are you married?
You have put holes to sleep. You a grown man. You know what we talking about.
But one thing about it,
if you met this man, you would tell him, get off your ass.
No. See, this is different. That's different. Hold on.
Go ahead and brush your damn teeth and put on the shirt and go ahead and take care of the yard. Ruthless.
I do not use.
You know that's why your name is Ruthless.
Down another man.
You're going to get the truth. Ruthless. We're going to bring you to the light. Stop it, Ruthless. No.
Wait a minute.
Ruthless.
No. Don't even have economic success.
Ruthless. Get some deliverance. No.
Listen.
Yeah, so toxic positivity.
No,
let me say something. When I see young men like
this
that,
man is depressed.
He
is depressed, and that's okay. And guess what? He is depressed. We got to judge him on this.
How you know? You're not a doctor.
Look at that. Okay,
you don't know. You don't know.
You on
make that
international Ruthless.
I won't say he's depressed. I'll say he's just too goofy.
No, it's not even goofy. That's depression. You're 21 years old.
I think he's
you have
goofy.
No testosterone.
And a little bit of lazy.
No, you have no.
Yeah, goofy. Yeah, I can say that's
homie understands one thing.
Ruthless.
He's not going to go out here and rob nobody. He's not going to go out here and take nothing.
You don't need to do that. You're 21.
And find his fucking career.
You're 21. Guess what? 21. If I ain't got
I was in the bank making shit. That's what I was doing.
Ruthless.
I was up in there with the pistol and get that.
Ruthless. You're 21.
I'm not a good example here. I
was ruthless. In the year 2025, at 21 years old, you got friends that have a Black Planet VIP black card. You could bring a friend in for free. You probably know a square that could do that. At 21, you have something called resources. Resources does not mean I have money. It means I got the hookup. Somebody that works at Wendy's could give me that 4x4 for $2 using the employee back.
We got that too.
Using that. Okay. Resources knowing
that.
somebody. Hold on, not done yet, Ruthless. Resources knowing that one of my friends work at Amazon. If he bringing a friend, he get a $500 bonus. Amazon is day by day by day. I can work at Amazon. Ruthless. At 21, you are connected with a whole bunch of resources and a whole bunch of friends, and you get yourself hooked up on. And guess what? Also at 21,
not everybody got it like that.
Guess what? Yes, you do. At
No,
21, at 21,
Hey, hold
again,
up,
at
Stan,
21,
Stan.
hold
Let me
up,
slow you down real quick.
roll up,
Okay, go ahead.
At 21, you got some grown-ass, quote-unquote, aunties that could sit down and give you some money because you gave them some dick.
No, that don't work.
Wow. Oh, Stan, you really ain't shit.
Hold on, I got one question for Stan, real quick. Stan, so is Ruthless enabler?
Ruthless is talking shit right now. I'm appalled by Ruthless. This is a clone. Who is this? This really Ruthless? Or was it that other guy from England?
So I'm gonna say this, right? When I was his age, I was overly ambitious, right? I got to the point where I said, I seen the prize, I seen the money. I had a job, but I saw my friends get a large amount of money and doing this type of trade, which was illegal, and they took me on with them, and I became addicted to the cash, right? Getting the cash, right? For 3 years, I had a 3-year stretch, right? Yeah. Where my job was to case a joint, right? And then go in and execute that, and nothing under $250,000 to $500,000 is what the numbers I was chasing. So therefore, I'm not saying it was the right thing to do, but I'm saying at that age, I didn't exercise discipline. I didn't exercise patience. I said, you know what? I'm finna go get this by any means necessary. So once again, right, and I don't want nobody to take that same path as me, but this is what I'm saying. So I can respect the young man. At least he's taking his time and trying to just stick to this. The program may not be the most efficient, but hey, at least he's not thinking like me. Oh, what? Now I got my best friend and bought a shotgun. And then when it's all
Ruthless, also when I was at that age, right?
So I'm just saying is I'm not gonna tell nobody how their plight's gonna go, because I know how my plight went. And it cost me a lot of penitentiary time on the gun towers, right?
Yeah, but Ruthless,
I would have fit it. So, and I'm gonna land it. So what I'm saying to this young man, all these young men out here is, take your time. I understand, you might not be motivated in the beginning, but just take your time, keep searching, don't give up, and find something that's suitable for you, that fits your personality, and something you can sustain. That's all I can tell you.
I'm going to say this. If you are under a certain age, if you're like 18, I believe 18, 24, you could join Job Corps. Give a resource. Number one. Number two, go ahead and apply. Go to the EDD. We call those people the people for unemployment. They have job placements. They have contracts, and you can get hired through them. But apply. If you ever work ever before in your life, you probably do have some unemployment checks that's owed to you. You work for that. That's not a handout. Whatever job you got into in the past, you pay for unemployment. So go ahead, apply for it, and then get the job placements through the unemployment office, because they have some leeway and they work as a agency. I don't know what's going on now. When they used to have something called, because I remember I went to this when I was in my 20s, when they had not brokerage formed. It was something else. It was somebody help me out with this. It was like when they place you into work.
Like a temp agency?
Temp agency, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because a lot of times companies don't want to hire people directly because they don't want to pay the benefits. And you do have to go to a temp agency. Where you get the money.
He can get that eventually. The story, he's young, man. He's gonna get that.
Again, but here's something about being young. If you're young with no skills at all, and
that's normal. That's normal.
Then a lot of employees look at you. Employers will look at that.
No. That's where you're wrong. That's normal.
A lot of employers will look at that and ask you what you do with
At McDonald's? Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, they would. Because also with McDonald's, there's something about
They're
McDonald's.
gonna train you.
Again, hold
They're
on.
gonna train
You
you,
guys
Stan.
are putting down these jobs like
Come on,
McDonald's
man.
don't
You're
have
not
those
being realistic.
standards.
Nigga out of
McDonald's
high
have
school ain't got no
standards.
skills. Unless it's
McDonald's
football,
don't want you to be-
basketball, or wrestling or something.
McDonald's
Average
does not
motherfucker ain't got
want
no
you. McDonald's
You can't go
McDonald's does not
have
only
an
want you to
idea,
work
nigga.
as a cook, Ruthless.
Oh my God. Oh, no,
McDonald's wants you to go ahead and work as a manager.
But they start with the burger grill, nigga.
They're looking at that.
Grill. You're not going
Not
to
being
McDonald's.
real. You're not being real. You sit down making sure like
At
you,
18,
the
you wanna
McDonald's
get
you're
better?
talking about is not the same McDonald's from the
Yeah,
70s.
so you said out of high school that McDonald's is going to put you as a manager. Get the fuck out.
McDonald's, that's what McDonald's is looking at.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
They're looking
are.
to fill positions, and
No.
then those positions, they're going to train you. And
Yeah.
then from there, a couple of years, maybe 5 years, they look at you, your work ethic, and may want to promote you. But you're not going from high school to
Here's
manager.
something I'm going to this.
It doesn't happen.
Again, when you guys talking about high schools, right? A lot of these companies don't want to hire students, high school students, because guess what? They want nobody stealing from them. Number one.
Get the fuck out of here.
Number two, they want you to work longer hours. They don't. 4 hours a day means nothing to them.
Well, yeah,
They
that's why
sometimes they want
don't-
you to
that's
work
why they don't
8
hire
to
at
10.
the low age.
But understand when you guys say like low minimum wages, it has gone up, and also you get overtime. There's a reason why a lot of adults work at McDonald's because it's a second job or fast food. This whole trash talk on fast food, I have to call it on BS because a lot of people work this as a second job. A lot of people use this as skills. Hold on, a lot of people use this as skills to get into the franchises.
Okay,
So-
but they don't. They come out of high school. They don't look for you
So,
to be
again-
CEO.
Again, oh well, actually it does because we have something called In-N-Out Burger, and that happens here. in
Yeah, but that
California.
got to take 10 to 12 years.
That's what happens here. It doesn't take them that long.
Yes, it do.
No,
Unless you're
no.
successful,
Go ahead.
5
You
years.
got Google. Use Google, sir.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
emotional. Use Google and look at In-N-Out
They're not going to hire no CEO out of high
Go
school.
ahead. Look at that. Also look at.
Get the fuck
Also
out
look
of here.
at Trader Joe's.
What is Stan talking
Trader
about?
Joe's, no joke.
Yeah, but you got to have
Also
degrees.
look at Walmart. You
gotta have degrees.
Put respect on their names. No. They
If you
kill
can
that
have
degree stuff.
you
No,
have a degree to get those jobs.
no,
Oh, management
no. They
experience.
looking at skills because guess what? Even if you have a degree, they're gonna have to retrain you in the way that they need
Yeah.
you to be trained.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not out of
So guess
college.
what? They're not waiting for no degrees either. So again,
I'm confused what you're saying.
I'm not confused.
About 21-year-old
You got
man.
Google on your phone, sir.
sticking to the
I
tape.
need you to not act like a woman on this panel. I need you to be
You
the
be
man that
sticking
you
to tape,
were.
right? You're sticking to
I need
tape.
you to be the
Jeremy.
man that you
Hey, I
are,
need
the man that
people
you were on
listening.
these panels
We're talking
before.
about a 20-year-old man.
Oh,
4 years removed from
look
high
it up,
school.
Ruthless,
3 years removed from high
Ruthless,
school, right?
Ruthless.
Trying to find a job, man. They ain't gonna get no.
Ruthless.
These guys are not getting
And while you
no
in school,
management
and you know
job.
what,
It's
Ruthless,
not
here's
happening.
something, the message to everybody. This to everybody. While you were in school, high school and college, please get a part-time job.
That's what he's
Don't
doing.
wait till you're done with school to get a job. Have a part-time job,
Let's get back
get
to the tape.
hired as a part-time employee, and
No,
have
wait a
that
minute.
under your belt.
Every
wait,
parent don't allow their children to get
video
jobs.
back. Before
Every
I start
parent
this
don't allow
video
their
back.
children to get jobs.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
but
an
before I
adult.
start this video, right? Because Stan,
Yeah.
like,
I'm about to
I
go.
wanna-
Go ahead.
yeah, no, 'cause I just want to point this out because, like, okay, you saying like most high school kids should just start getting a job, but how much certain jobs are out there for kids to take up? Because I know what, at least when Dixie like takes 14-year-olds, Publix takes like 16, maybe, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
What else?
So there's another resource. You got Boys and Girls Club. Also in the
Okay.
summertime, if you go to your counselor, there's summer programs that's given out to students by the county. So there's
Okay.
resources
Yeah.
for the county for you to work in the summertime. Also, guess
Oh,
what?
no, that's true.
Some people have parents. Work for your parents. I mean, like, you just have skills. And also volunteer work is also a job set. So you can go ahead and apply for a job.
What if they pay
Because for
students?
me, for me, working in high school, I worked for the county as a volunteer and also worked for my church as a volunteer. I used that to get my first job, which was at Wendy's. So I did work
What
at
about playing football?
Say it again?
I want to play football, basketball.
Oh, then you was a coach, right?
No. I'm just going to keep playing to prove my skills. I'm going to summer league.
And once again, it goes right back into finding a quote-unquote auntie, serving up some dick and getting some money.
What the
While you're in college.
Hey, but before we get back to the video, no, I'm with Stan a little bit where it's just like, man, you got to get creative. And man, you got to start reaching out to people, man, to get different lanes like he's talking about. Because it's just like, yeah, you can't frown yourself at any job. You got to jump in there and then, you know, you start networking to another position. You start meeting other people. And that's typically how it happens. I think sometimes, man, we want everything to be linear. And it's just like, man, it's not going to happen like that. You go get that job. You start busting your ass a little bit. Start being a little more outgoing. You start talking to people like, hey, what do you do over there? You know, start striking up conversations. And man, you'd be surprised how that could translate to other positions and stuff.
Before you start that, can I share something real quick?
His life is still early. He can still do that.
No, he's still early, but it's like he's got to snap out of it. It's just because
do that in Miami.
Well, real quick, Stan, real quick, because what you said earlier, Ruthless, you had a good, or maybe it was Wally, but it was just like, no, it was actually you, Ruthless, where you're talking about a lot of the kids coming out of college, even with degrees, are looking for jobs. So that's why it's just like, you got to have the job experience and you got to step out of that comfort zone. So that's, for example, like my son, I was like, hey, man, he went in the National Guard. He's doing like EMT stuff right now while he's going to school. I was like, man, you got to kind of do both because, you know, the job market is about to be a little tough. So that's what with him, it's just like, hey, man, it kind of sucks, but you got to step out that comfort zone and go get it. Because each year there's kids graduating looking for jobs that probably look better on paper than you do. So that's the issue.
He might go to the military.
Well, he need to hurry the hell up.
No, he got to 24.
But I just real quick, you guys go into that. I remember when I left my job, I was looking for a job. It was hard for me to find one. I applied for Target, right? And that one day, I surpassed everybody. I interviewed all the way up to the assistant district salesperson of Target. I passed everybody in my group, and that was because not because my college degree. It was because I worked during my college degree. I got like 2 degrees, AA, and a bachelor's, and also I continued to work. And what they saw, hold on, not there yet. Hold on, because I only applied for a warehouse job because I had a newborn. I just didn't have the time. I was only supposed to be part-time warehouse graveyard. They went ahead because what they saw, the skill set, and what I've done, they went ahead and put me as a manager because I continuously worked and I continuously went for the education. Like I just did them both at the same time. And that was something that I was looking for because with the the director told me, he's like, a lot of people don't understand that, you know, when you're in college, you need to work because when you come out of college, it's 2 different types of people. People who only come in with a college degree has a mindset that they're going to change the job. People who did both understands that they could go ahead and have more input, positive input, and also they understand that the job needs to get done regardless of your feelings and emotions. So that is from a district director of Target. And I learned that because, it's so important. If it's just a weekend job or once a week, whatever you do it because employers are looking for them. It's not just degrees anymore. They want you to also have a working history and that you understand work, what it means to work, not calling off because you don't feel like it. You work, you dedicated yourself. It's so important.
Stan, I just wanted to piggyback off something you say because I'm a hiring manager, and one of the things I do look for, I don't mess with college students honestly because they still in that like they don't really know how to work coming out of like party mode. Where I look for people that like we're going to school and like you said work too because I know they know how to like juggle, multitask and stuff. So they fair to be like better workers, just based on my experience.
Yeah, they have that work-life balance already. And I see it a lot of time when managers do hire, they're hiring people, one, that's older. That's why you see older people in fast foods, because it's something about being reliable.
Blah, blah, blah.
I know you can fight it, but a lot of times,
this is like managed. Everybody play a manager.
Ruthless, I hear you, but Ruthless is not your feelings. Ruthless is not your feelings because it's the fact that when you manage, you do not have time to deal with you don't have time to handle a young 20-something-year-old that wants to sit down and call out all the time because somebody throw a party. You want somebody reliable, and you want somebody dependable because
but once again, right? We know
Ruthless,
this.
hold on, real quick.
No. We know this.
No, Ruthless, hold on.
We just talking about everybody playing.
As a manager, you feel as a manager.
Nobody wants to be a manager. Everybody want to be a manager.
Again, a manager who's hiring somebody do not want to sit down
and work
a shift. You have your own shift as a manager. You hire somebody that's going to be dependable.
I want to go. I don't want to work for a manager. I want to be my own boss. How about that?
Well, guess what? How about this? You go to the job so you understand what it means to be your own boss. Because while you're working, guess what you're doing while you're working?
No. I'm being entrepreneur.
Skills. No. While you're working, you learn the skills to run a company. You don't need a degree.
I'm a content creator.
While you're working, I'm giving you the same give me, sir. Sir, stop with the sass. While you're working, that right there is the MBA. While you're working. That's the MBA. That's better than NBA you ever do in your life.
Dude.
Well, guess what? Be like me and learn. Be like me and learn, sir. You gonna run a business and do what? You gonna do what?
I'm gonna run a business. I'm gonna be a YouTube content creator.
Oh, also known as OnlyFans. Yeah, you're gonna be on OnlyFans. That's what you're gonna be on. You're gonna be on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Ruthless XXX.
Hey, my goal in life is to be an OnlyFans director, man. So you know what I mean? Have my little business booming. So hopefully, man, I get a lot of support around here. You gotta start somewhere, right?
Right.
Yeah, but guess what? Content creators right now.
Everything
guess what? Content creators right now are also working real jobs.
It's not just one formula to life, right? Oh, you just go get a job, be a manager. That is one way. But there's other ways, man. You don't have to just
Ruthless. That way. You can't. But Ruthless, when somebody giving you a solution for their own past experience, and you're shooting it down, Ruthless. When somebody's talking, Ruthless, when somebody's sharing experiences.
All right, let's get back on the video for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
set up this debate though with Ruthless and Stan.
We can't debate with Ruthless. Ruthless is giving us sass.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Ruthless needs Lola in his life.
Hold on for a minute. I don't want to start muting people, but look, I can't even hear the context of what you guys are saying because both of y'all keep talking right at the same time. One of you guys going to
Ruthless is giving us
let him keep doing it. Look, I want everybody to just pause real quick and then listen to this video so we can continue. All right.
Look at Ruthless.
If that wasn't there, you wouldn't lack motivation.
So what do you suggest? I go homeless?
Yes.
You want me to go homeless?
Yes, because you're fucking lazy. You're lazy. You're a grown adult with no money to your name. You're not even going to the gym, and you're a virgin.
I've attended the gym. I went to the gym a couple days ago.
So then you just a liar, right?
No, I'm not a liar.
Pathological liar.
I said I don't go often. I said I don't go often.
Then how did you afford to go a couple days ago when you just said you can't afford to go to the gym?
You can sneak in.
You just said it.
No, I said you can sneak in. That's all I'm saying.
All right, bro.
Like I said, when there's a will, there's a way. I'm letting you know right now that when there's a will, there's a way. You can let anything happen. Wait.
Yeah.
You agree with me on this?
Yeah.
Everything in life is about mindset.
And you have a terrible one.
How?
Because you are allowing yourself as a 21-year-old man to live under your mom's roof, be fed, be literally she's your only shelter, and you're talking about, if I could just skip the job point and get a career, I would do it. When they got people, listen, Terrence, they got guys who are 19 years old in all parts of the world who are already taking care of their family, working several jobs.
And you have people that's like 30, 40 that can't do anything for themselves.
Case in point, you like to compare yourself to people that are along the same path as you to make yourself feel better. Why would you bring up the people who are 34 who can't do nothing for themselves?
Why would you bring up people that's 19?
Because I'm trying to prove to you that you're not as good as you think you are. You're behind.
Everybody got a different path. Not everybody's destined for,
When your mom is taking care of the bills.
You sound like a young Ruthless right now.
She's the one giving you the shelter.
I was getting the pistol.
If she wasn't, what would you do?
You said what?
If your mom wasn't paying for the damn bills, what would you do?
I would try to go and find a job. I would try to go door to door, talk to people.
Right. And so you will find a job a lot faster, wouldn't you?
Single mom.
I mean, there would be a little bit more haste. Yeah, I'd agree.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Motivation comes from deprivation. You're not deprived enough. You're being sheltered and taken care of. So you think that, I can take my time and live my life. Not true, bro.
You know what? I'm not even.
Is that true or not?
Nah, I let it settle in. I let it settle in. You might be cooking something. I'm gonna be honest.
Bro, as a man, why would you not want to be doing the best you can, regardless of what age you are?
Nobody said that I don't want to do the best. I think nobody plans to, like, okay, for example, put it like into terms of like a movie. Nobody makes a movie trying to make a bad movie, Right,
but you put effort. But as much effort as I guarantee you, if you put as much effort as possible into the movie, the chances of it turning out good are a lot higher. It's about the effort that you put in.
But factors come in like time, money.
No,
all different types of factors come in that change the outcome of the movie.
Right, but effort is a long part of that.
Yeah, of course. But
if effort is high, things tend to turn out better than not. When your effort is not high, you try to blame everything else. Right? You can have money, all these things, and not have effort, and the movie still fucking suck. I'm sure that's happened plenty of times.
Yeah.
You don't want to get. Where's your dad, bro? Where's he?
I'm not gonna lie. My dad is not like here. It's not like he's like out of my life. It's just he's in like a nursing home.
Okay, so he's older.
Yeah.
Do you have any brothers or uncles?
I have uncles, yeah.
Okay, you need a father figure, bro. Because you're gonna let your life, which I'm telling you, I think you have a smart mind, but you
thank you.
But it's not. That
the only one thing he actually said nice
doesn't really mean much if you're not gonna take advantage of maximizing the effort that you should put in as a man. Like you're telling yourself that you're gonna figure it out, which is possible.
Yeah, I mean, I like to have optimism in any situation because listen, I'm not in the best situation at all, but I try to still find optimism in the situations that like I'm in and try to like big myself up because if I don't, I'll be right on that bed. You feel what I'm saying? So
but it needs to be more realism too. I think being very realistic.
It's funny because I've been told to be realistic since like elementary school. I'm gonna be honest.
Right. It doesn't have to be. Listen, I'm not saying you got to go out there and fucking be a lawyer because you don't want to. I'm just saying put more effort in. I would have no problem with you telling me, yeah, Fit, I'm working 3 jobs right now, but I really want to be in social media. I'm like, okay, you know what? Cool. At least you're putting in some work to be able to take care of yourself, and then what you really want to do, you're gonna be able to do it eventually. But you're not doing either. You're just like, yeah, I know I'm that dude. I can figure it out with a career down the line. This job shit ain't really for me, so I'm gonna just say fuck it. It doesn't really make sense. Anyway, let me give you some looks maxing advice. Let's go. Stand up.
I can stand up now.
Yeah, as long as you.
I got pants on, bro. I have shorts on.
All right, man. Go ahead.
Think you got him on kitchen here.
I think I got a good chest. You think I got, it's not defined at all. I'm not saying I got definition, nothing. I got potential. Listen, realistically, be realistic. I'm gonna know if you're bullshitting or not. Do I got potential?
Everybody has potential, but like the common theme with you is not potential. You're putting your whole stock on your potential. That's the same thing you're doing with your career. Potential. Show me some effort. Show me results. Because your body ain't that special either. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest.
What's going on here? Is he?
I'm not gonna say like a sex toy or something? I don't know how to explain this because it's gonna sound like you gonna face palm if I say this like wrong. So I don't know how to say this, but like I guess I could say like I'm comfortable in no.
Hey,
okay,
I like how
no,
you use that term,
no,
face
hold
palm.
on, stop. Like, okay, yes, hold on. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to really like get my words concise. So like, please bear with me.
Get it out, baby, Ruthless. Ruthless Jr. Get it out.
Comfortable.
I don't got a problem with how I look. Like, I'm not
mediocre
care about how I look or nothing.
Yeah, you don't have a problem being mediocre. That's what it is. Because
Stop playing with me.
You think you have potential. That's the problem. You think because you have potential, right? That you don't really care that you're in a position that you're in now. That's literally what the whole call has been about. Because you think you have some gift, music or whatever it is, and you probably do.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
But you're relying on that potential, not the work. Same thing with the fucking fitness. I don't care how I look right now because I think I have potential. Potential doesn't mean shit without work.
That's true.
You can only get so far with talent. So I think I feel like you're just relying on that. Oh, I'm just gonna figure it out because I feel like I got something special. I feel like I got potential with my physique. I don't really care how I look right now. I don't really care that I'm invisible. Technically,
You think I'm invisible?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't think that at all.
I think if you stepped outside,
hell no.
based
Okay.
on what you have, maybe not what you know and your capabilities, you're not invisible, but what you're presenting yourself to the world, yes, you are.
But
yes,
okay, wait. Okay, when you say with girls, what are you talking about?
If you were not invisible to women, you would already have sex, whether you had a job or not. A girl would have already.
It's like do I not like determine that regardless?
So how many girls have tried to give you some pussy in the last month?
Oh, see what I'm
Last
saying?
month, that's a short time frame. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a short time frame.
If you were hot shit, girls would be throwing you some ass.
I'm not Duke Dennis, Monique. Like I'm not no, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
well, that dude put a lot of work.
I'm not upper echelon right now. I gotta build that.
Okay, that's what I mean. So you're still invisible.
But I'm not though. Like I don't see. Like if I really want to be Mr. Rundown, I could run down. Like I feel like I depict that. Like it's really my choice. I want to do that.
See, that's what I'm saying. If potential,
this nigga delusional.
That's not even potential talk. That's just.
Then why don't you do it?
I could
hit the pause button. I told y'all. This cat got mental illness.
I do a little cocky on it.
When I try to tell y'all, Ruthless talk about how you know.
Oh, but hold on, right? Let me stop. But no, but what if he's like a rare nigga, right? He's the only nigga that is manifesting his future, and this dude actually believes that as bummy as he is currently right now, if he just put his mind to it and turn that into action, he could probably actually get a bad chick or whatever, you know?
Fuck out of here. I told you, man. He got a 200 plus. That's his market. Like he got to stop playing. He ain't manifesting shit.
So, but these bad bitches is taking niggas' money and running to the border.
But not in college though.
In college too.
In college, they spreading their legs open.
No, they're not. Not like you think. The game has changed.
That's not what the auditorium's telling me.
These women are charging for shit now. All these bitches ain't doing this for free no more. It's over. These women are crazy out here, man. These women are crazy. I'm telling you, these women they not, dude. You get all the money you want in the world. You can all the looks you want in the world. These women want you to take care of them at the end of the day, or they want what you got and get the fuck on. That's
look, he'll be able to do that. You just gotta manifest that stuff, man. And in 10 years and whatever, lifetime dedication and schooling or whatever the hell he has to do to get himself to that level, or
he might die. Right? Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. Right? So. I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
Why we have to say all that now? Damn.
What you talking about, right? People die in car accidents every day. So once again, right, we have to be realistic about this thing, right? He is in his position. The dude who's talking, I think he's a little fruity. He's looking at man's body, telling him to stand up, looking him up and down, and saying what a judge. That's not for him to evaluate because he's not the one going to be dating this guy. nor does that have anything to do with his potential of economic success, because that's mostly psychological. Unless he's a football player, some sort of athlete, or he's working on oil, like he's gonna be wrestling something other than
that. Kings of Dreams.
What's good, Kings of Dreams?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy. It seems to me like a little bit of, he like a little sugar in the tank. I don't know.
But the thing,
right? I mean, like, you gotta keep in mind. Okay, so he's a
trainer.
Dating strategy, huh?
He's a trainer. FitxFearless.
You're right. He's a trainer first. Well, content creator first, and either way, content creator / trainer. So like, he's going to just like a regular trainer, like Rufus. If you pay for like a trainer, the trainer's gonna want you to take your shirt off, right, and see what your body's working with, right?
No, I don't need to see that. I don't see any of that. We don't.
There is trainers that will do that.
Yeah, they definitely gonna do it. I be seeing dudes at the gym. They be
You don't need to do that as a trainer. All you need to do is what you want to do. You trying to lose weight, trying to gain weight, muscle mass. What you trying to do? Well, I want to gain muscle mass. Okay, this regimen. Bam.
Right. He's going to.
I don't need to see your body. I don't need to see that. Right. I know exactly what to do. How to be a trainer. See, I used to be a trainer. I know how to train. I don't need to see your body. You tell me what you want. If you want muscle mass, we're going heavy. If you want cuts, we're going light and a lot of cardio. Right? What are you going to do? Like,
trainer that will just ask him to show some proof or whatever. He's going to say
that.
Of what your body's looking like, and so that way he can judge and tell you these are the things that you need to target. Ain't no trainer is going to be like, all right, cool, we're going to train you, but he's not going to you to take your shirt off.
No. The trainer says, what would you like? What would you want to do? What are you trying to accomplish? You tell him, I want more muscle mass. I want to be bigger. Okay. Then I got the hands my workout regimen. This is what we're going to do. Blah, 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 blah. This is how you eat. Blah, 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 blah. Simple. I don't need to see. Take off.
I'll say this though, right? I agree with what Ruth was saying. There is that is a point, because because there's different visuals for it. But I do think like most trainers in this day and age, I think the reason why they point to like trying to see your physique is because also this is like a mirroring of, okay, look at where you at today. Tomorrow you're gonna be totally transformed tomorrow. Like I think that's part of it. Is like it's a mentality. Hey, again, I'm speaking for where I see it right now.
Listen, you go to the gym, Wally, right? You go sign up at your gym, and then they have trainers available. You go find out a trainer, and the trainer asks you either write down what you want, or you can tell them what do you want. And then you tell them if you want muscle mass, you want to lose weight.
I understand your point of view.
Not having you get butt naked there in the gym.
Point of view. Like you said, everyone ain't the same, right? Okay, you understand? We don't got the same trainers no more.
But they go see, even if you don't take your shirt off or whatever. Well, look, I bet the dude already had his shirt off to begin with, so he really didn't have to do anything, right? But most people are going to see what the figure of your body looks like. So whether you take your shirt off or not or whatever, right?
So what did you look at the bottom for, E?
Visual of things.
What did he look at the bottom of his legs for, though? Under his weight. What did he look at that for? You see a chest, okay. I would tell him, if I see right now, okay, I know you need to do some pecs. We can get you on a weight bench. We need to do some dumbbells. That's all I need right there. I don't need them stand up. What are you going below the belt for?
I mean, it's not like dude.
Okay,
it's not like dude.
You say you trying to see if he's symmetrical or something aerodynamic.
Oh my God! What do you need to get? There's no need to go below the belt. What did you do below the belt? You're not doing that down there. Nothing. Everything will be pecs, shoulders, back, arms. Everything is right there for you to see.
So no leg day, huh? No leg day.
No, I see
leg day. Let's be real. Leg day. That's something.
Legs. You don't need the legs. You don't need to see the legs. We're gonna do. Oh, I want more muscle mass. Okay, leg day. We're gonna do heavy on legs.
Hey, Rufus gonna have these cats in a feline jumpsuits like they in a Russian mob or something.
Okay. Listen, I can tell you when you walk in the gym, you don't have to take your clothes off nothing and tell you, okay, and you tell me what you want. I'm gonna tell you what we gonna do. Either you want muscle mass, You want to cut up, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, whatever, right there. I know exactly what regimen to give you. What to tell you, proteins you need to take, the creatine, whatever it is I'm going to need. You need to do this by my schedule. That's it. I don't need you to take your clothes off and turn around. I don't need to go below the belt. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. And most people who are out of shape look like they're out of shape. You know what I mean? You don't really have to tell them, all right, I know. So tell them, I want some muscle. All right, cool. That's what we're going to do. Simple. Don't stand up, turn around, bend over. Matter of fact,
man said bend over. Lord have mercy.
We don't need to do all that, man. Somebody do that to you, walk away, run.
No, if I hear a nigga talking about bend over, yeah, it's right. You ain't doing none of that.
Oh shit!
They tell you to the hokey pokey. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out immediately.
All right, let me see the rest of the video.
Yeah, let's go.
You haven't run down successfully with one girl.
I've never said that. I didn't say that once this call. You just made a crazy assumption.
You just said you a virgin. You said you a virgin.
You said, huh?
You said you're a virgin, right?
Yeah, but that don't mean I didn't run down on him.
Run down successfully, meaning you ran down and you got some cheeks. Anybody can run down if it don't mean nothing.
To get the number, no?
No, to smash. The goal is of talking to a girl.
The ultimate goal, yeah, to smash. But
yeah,
the goal of running down itself is trying to.
If you play basketball,
you hollering, you ain't running down.
You run back and forth down the court.
Quick. Look, I'm gonna say this right. Look, for the young men or whatever. Look, man, you don't need to be in a rush to try to have a marathon smash event. Okay, look. Just focus on doing what's gonna put you into a successful position. All the coochie is going to fly around you once you're able to do that, and once you're able. Let me make this more clear, right? Because a lot of people get
fly around them, all right.
Look, when you're successful in your own right and you're happy with who you are, you're going to love yourself. You're going to, and I'm not talking about the Tia Mari love yourself, right? I'm talking about you actually do appreciate your accomplishments, who you are, your achievements. You're naturally going to have that confidence. You're going to go from, oh, please, baby, I just want to at least hold your hand, to look, bitch, right? I'm only using this once, right? Okay. I'm gonna get one. Look, bitch, okay? It's either you gonna, come to the house or wherever, right? Drop the drawers, or you could be on your way. That's what happens. When you do have a level of confidence, you get to talk shit with whoever you're able to talk shit to, right? And still be able to walk away and get away with it, okay? Without even having to deal with no consequences. But the problem is that he's not at that level where he could actually be more verbal, be confident enough, right, to even get up to the first base. So,
okay, then what would get him at that level? Besides the job, toxic positivity, and apartment, because he needs those three things.
Y'all giving terrible advice to this young man. He would never be at that level. The only way he could get in that level is if he had a body transplant, like in them sci-fi movies. He
with a job.
Really be there with the
He could be average as best. He better play his lane. Y'all gotta set him up with that hope game, that Obama shit. Nah.
Look, Great Pill, right? Look, man. Anyone could change, right? Look, I went through my body transformations from being fat to 1 week to slim to the next week. Right now, this week I'm fat, right? Because of Thanksgiving, fucking Turkey Day, right? But after that, right? Well, and probably after when I come back from vacation, definitely for sure, right? I'm gonna get back into my muscle bar or whatever, right? But again, people could change, man. There's always hope for guys like that, but it starts off by actually putting the work in and just doing it. He's not at that mindset yet, but it's up to him ultimately to be tired of being tired. And right now, he's not tired of being tired because, he's comfortable with where he's at. But once he gets into an uncomfortable position where he really has no choice but to sink or swim, I believe this young man's going to do it. And he's going to get all bad bitch. I'm telling you, he's going to get, I'm sorry, not bitch. I already used up my beat. That's too much. Sorry. He's going to get all the nice, lovely women, right? And they're going to flock all over him. I'm telling you. I believe in this guy. Great.
You don't have time, sir.
His father. I mean, look, if he can pull him, by all means. But I think, so what from what he's saying, he can get the number. He ain't running them down, but he can get the number. Okay, cool. You can get the number. Great. That he showed he don't got that problem. Cool. I think it's just all the other parts that's really what it is right now. That's the main thing I'm looking at. Like, just the main thing as far as him. Like, what are you doing with yourself?
Hey, I'm just gonna say this. He don't have the time. Your father's in the rest home. Your mother is also old and she's taking care of everything.
How you know?
You gotta get on it.
Oh, we know the dad's old.
How do you know? She could be young mom.
I'm not talking to you no more, Ruthless. I don't know who you are. So that's what
young mom. She could be a 40-some-year-old mom.
I don't know who you are. Who's
talking? I know a bunch of young moms out here. Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. Y'all gotta quit this stupidity, man. Everything ain't scripted the way y'all think it should be. Shit happens. Some people start soon. Some people start late. Some people never late. Some people never start. Some people die. Some people live to be average. Most people are going to be average. Let's be real, right? 98% of people are going to be average.
Facts. Okay, I agree with you on that.
So how they get to be average, right? At what time they're going to start being average? Can start early or can start later. But no matter what, as long as I will say this, right? And this is where I had to learn, because when I went to jail, I learned one thing real fast, right? All the money I had, all the cars I had, as soon as that left, so did all my friends and bitches, right? They was all there for what they can take and grab, right? So, and when I was doing that time, I was like, damn, my fiance, everybody leave me. And I learned that these things that I desire to be for the pressure of society ain't worth shit, because all it is giving me, it gave me a headache. So all I'm saying to young men out here, take your time. Fondre, some dudes are ambitious. Some dudes come out and get to it. That's just their motivation. They love money. They want to be accountants or whatever. They get to it. Others start slower. That's just the way the game goes. And it's never going to change, ever. Some people might not be successful till they're, 26, 27. But guess what? Most men don't reach their high full earning potential till they're like 35 to 50. Right? That's when you start making your most money.
And that's where they get most all the average women, to be honest with you.
Yes.
You run to the 50-year-olds.
Yes, because you don't start making your big money till those ages. It's just the way it goes. So there's no rush. Take your time, young man. Just don't commit no crime. Don't get no gun. Don't go out here taking shit.
Well, here's the thing, right? The one thing we also got to keep in mind too, the guy's dad, right, is older, and he doesn't even live in the household with him because he's too old to be taken care of. So he has to be in a nursing facility.
Okay.
You don't know. That could probably be the link route to the guy's depression. You know what I mean? Again, he doesn't have no father figure in the home to really teach him how to be a man.
Whoa. Come on now you're dibbling, dabbling. As you're professional. Let me see your degree. You sound like a psychologist. Yeah, you sound
don't fall for it. We can common sense.
I mean, you can read people's mind. You can tell. No, he's not.
That's not fair. Let him finish it.
I'm just putting this out there for people to be understanding that. Look, man, there's so many reasons why people are not the way that they are, right?
No,
he's
not. I think so. Depression is one of them, though.
Right, that is acting like he's hopeless and he's not doing much. But here's the thing. I mean, him not having his dad around, that could also be a slight, or that probably might be a root issue that not a lot of men are able to.
Oh my gosh, M3, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna be honest with you though. if that's the case, then he just got to say it then. Because I'm sorry, but no.
Listen, yeah, man, his life is far from over. What are we talking about? He's 21. He's looking for a job. He ain't out here trying to rob nobody. He ain't trying to scam nobody. So you guys are telling him because he's 21, looking for a job, that it's over? He's depressed? Get the fuck out of here. Now, I guess there's people at work who has jobs that they're depressed at, right? Some people been working McDonald's all their fucking life, they're depressed. But they still go through. So you could have a job and make money and still be depressed. You can have a lot of money. You can be rich and be depressed. So what are we talking about?
And
do what I'm talking
real quick,
but he's poor and depressed, though. That's what he at. He's poor and depressed.
So what? Listen, you guys are not doctors. You guys are not professionals to make this.
But we're human beings, and we can spot it.
I'm just saying,
we're human beings, and we can spot it. Just like you able to tell us that he's not, we're able to tell you that he is. Just like you're able to tell us that we're wrong, we're able to tell you that you're wrong.
He motivated. He says he finds positive in things. So how you gonna say?
And that right there is a sign of depression. You ignore reality.
No, it's not.
You ignore reality. That's why I call it toxic positivity.
If I can find
toxic positivity, sir.
In the struggle, if I can find positivity in my struggle, then that is the thing that's keeping me from fighting.
And guess what? Faith without works is dead. Next.
Now you're bringing the Bible into this?
Oh, please. You're the one that bringing in toxic positivity.
Hey, but real quick, I just wanted to give a little bit of pushback because I think it is a rush, man. I think that's the issue with people. Like I told my son, I'm like, hey, listen, the quicker you hunker down, you figure out kind of what you want to do and you get on that career goal. Because like now he's in school and stuff. I'm like, man, once you get that done, now you can just get your job and you could kind of start putting money in your 401k early. So, you know, the quicker you get on that path, the quicker you get off that hamster wheel, the quicker you could pay down debt and you're not always like stressed out with the finances. So
once again, success can come in many ways, right? Some people can hit the lottery. Some people can get hit.
Yeah, but that's a
no. I'm just saying it happens though, right? It's reality.
Yeah, but that's anomaly.
Listen, you don't have to be smart to be successful, right?
No, facts. But you got to get on that path because it's like the faster you do it,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how fast you do it, right? You can do it fast.
And I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of people right now that like can't retire because they loan, they waited too long, they don't got the enough money in their 401k saved up. So that's what I'm saying. The data don't even show that.
Most people are average.
Yeah, but even if you're average, if you get started early, because I was looking at one post.
Until you're 70 due to the economy. Because the economy, that's why Trump got elected. Because people are seeing that the jobs that they're, and we're talking about we're talking about six-figure earners, right? They are seeing their money disappear through taxes and other things, right? So the Democrats came in and taking their money for their retirement, right? So now they're saying we want Trump in office, the white people. Come on, your people. Said we want Trump in office because we want our money. We want to get retired at 65, not 85.
How you know about all this? You're not a politician.
Well, I'm not, but I do observe.
Really?
What the American people want money.
Oh,
this whole election was about putting money in their wallets. That's what it was all about.
I like how you clean up. Say you observe, right? That's you're observing the guy. He's depressed.
But I can't make a medical diagnosis of depression or anxiety or that type of shit.
Make it political.
That is for the professionals because if they diagnose it, then they prescribe medication for that shit. So that's what I'm saying, right? They got a whole mental health field for that. With therapists.
Oh, okay. You know what? Hold on. I got you guys, right? You know what? You're right. So that's why. Please be advised that what we discuss is not political or legal advice. Information only, right? Hold on, I'm not finished. I got more to read, right? And also, please be advised that the opinions of the opinions of ruthless truth, right? But not necessarily the few points. It's a non-relationship. So,
amen.
Oh shit! Fuck
Was that the end of the video though?
You crazy?
And finish this
I'm
off.
just trying to help you guys. See, this is what's wrong with the black community, right? We
Oh,
always
Lord.
put it down.
Now he
You
speaks for black
always
people. Martin Luther Ruthless.
We put each other down because we don't know what that man's future is going to be.
He ain't
All
got
right.
no president.
Well, look. Let's check out the ending. We're gonna see how it ends off.
Let's go.
You playing basketball? No,
You said, do I play basketball?
I'm giving you an analogy.
Oh,
If you
okay,
play
okay. I'm
basketball,
listening.
but you never score any points. You can still say you're a basketball player. No,
I mean, no, unless you go and put defensive effort or you do something else on the floor.
or you actually win. You can consider yourself a winner in sports, in any sport. You're not a winner yet.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're a participant. You're participating in
No,
things.
back to the basketball analogy.
You're participating.
No, back to the basketball analogy. No, we're not running from the basketball analogy. Nope. Listen,
Okay.
You need if you're on the team and you running back and forth and you have no contribution at all, you can't say you ran down. You can't say you're a part of the team. You can't say you're a player. Now, if you have some other contribution, you a crazy rebounder, you're a defender, you know how to facilitate on the defensive.
Listen, Terrence. What determines a winner? What is the definition of a winner?
I don't know, just a person that just win.
Right.
Get
So
your
you're
hand
not
up.
a winner until you win. You're not a good basketball player until you can score points more than most people. You're not a good football player unless you win. You're not a good tennis player unless you win.
No, historically speaking, though, there's people that have not deserved a chip that has gotten a chip. They've done nothing to participate.
You're not considered a winner unless you win.
But
you're not a winner. You're a participant.
Hold on, stop,
I gotta go. I'm
stop.
giving you way too much time.
No, wait. Last question.
I gotta go. No.
Last question.
I have to go. Have a good one. Have a good one, bro.
Okay.
Now he's wrong, but there's been sports player who played sports and lost and everything was still successful. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But they won at some point to get to that level.
Where they won it is education. They get a free education, or they hit the lottery and go to the NBA or the NFL. And some of them don't even make the cut. They just win on a signing bonus, $5 million signing bonus. Bam! And that doesn't mean you got to be smart to do that. Just athletically inclined.
Yeah, but that's so rare, man.
Duh.
The kid's lost. Ruthless, you need to go put him under your mentorship. You need to school him to the game. He gonna wait too long.
See, here's the thing, right? And this is why go ahead, Wally.
No. Go ahead, Ruthless. No, go ahead.
No, this is the biggest problem in the black community, right? Because through slavery and all that shit, when we came out and we was fighting for our respect, we sold our souls and our respect for the dollar, right? For the power to be Americanized, right? And we sold our people, we sold our women. The men sold the women off, and the women were mad and said, "Fuck y'all, white man ice is colder." And this is the result, right?
Wait, whoa, what the fuck?
So, yeah. This is the result. The black people took the money over fighting for their respect, and once we turn to money, now everything our premise or everything we base upon is money. And guess what? Money does not achieve happiness. Money
is incorrect. They just did research and they proved that wrong. Money definitely brings happiness.
It just brings more greed. It brings more greed and envy. That's what it does. That's why rich people got to move out the hood.
But let's get rid of who's bringing the envy.
I mean, look, the more greedy that you are, the more money that you're going to have because you're going to work hard enough to try to attain that.
But the problem with that is
that's not true.
Once that becomes your God and you become if that's your only motivation, then you're a man without substance.
Hey, is God paying my bills?
Yes, of course.
Through money?
It doesn't matter.
And hold on. And here's the other thing too, though, right? Okay. Then why in these churches, right? They always say that, give your money, your tithes and offers to God.
When he don't need it.
Well, that is a spiritual context. The physical money God doesn't need because it's already his, right? So there's nothing you could give to God because everything belongs to him already.
So what's the point of
That's like me telling you own all the houses here. I'm gonna give you one of your houses, right? You're gonna be like, I own the house already, fool. Right? Right? So once again, what can you give the guy? Everything. Money comes from what? Trees, right? And it's grafted. Yeah. So it all belongs to God because He created it. So there's nothing you can give God tithes and offering that He would accept because He's already.
I like how people say money is the root of all evils and greed and all that stuff. But before money was even a concept of currency, there was food, there was vegetables that you had to grow, and you had to exchange that if you want to get property, land, and all the other stuff. And I don't hear nobody saying that food and greens and whatever that you spit out from the crop, right, is the root of all evil.
But I mean, that's true. But here's my thing, though, right? Because this is where I'll slightly agree with Ruthless. I think because we gotta be very mindful, like also too, though, right? But this is why I say, like, when we talk about the root of all evil. But my thing is, are we obtaining money so we can just do some unduly deeds, or are we just doing it just to get by on our daily days? Like, let's just be honest about that part. And then now for those that do what they do out there, you know, the P. Diddy's, the diddlers, and everyone else that do that bull.
No Diddy.
Hey, they're the monsters. They're the ones that do the greed and have the power and all that shit. All that.
Hey, I don't like this poverty talk. Money gonna help me find happiness.
Damn right. Stand up, Stan.
Well, I'm not gonna say that either. What I'm gonna say is happiness starts with you first more than anything else. That's facts.
And I'm happiest with
I will say this though, but having money when it comes to doing certain things, though, it does give you a nice added bonus of some happiness.
Man, that's bullshit. Let me just say this though, right? Look, I'm gonna use myself as an example, especially with the stock market, because I do options. When I make the most, your boy M3 is happy. Your boy is more respectful towards women. Your boy is like more joyful and joyous. Matter of fact, I'm more giving. Well, I ain't gonna give my money, but I'm more giving as far as my time and my what's it called, emotional attention, whatever the hell that women be asking for, right? But let me go down like the drain in my stock or whatever. I will be bitter and mad and angry as hell, right? I'll be ready to beat somebody, not women though. You know what I mean? But I punch something in the air.
You gonna punch some air?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna punch some air. You know, that's the safer route. I'm gonna just punch a whole bunch of air. Basically, what I'm saying, that terminology is that money changes the mood. It makes you happier, okay, in life. And here's the thing: people will be like, "Well, money can't save you," but then, okay, money could actually help you to buy the things to help you to stay healthy. Look. Overall, there's no way around it, okay? Money is the root of happiness, though. I ain't gonna say all happiness or whatever, because happiness still got to start with you being somewhat content and grateful to whatever God give you. But I'm telling you right now, look, the greatest gift for Christmas that all we ask for, like, is God or whatever. Look, just give me a whole bunch of money. That's it. You know. That would be the Christmas.
Speak on the M3 tax free.
Oh, tax free. Forgot about that because Uncle Sam would like to get his fucking cut, right? So, yes.
But remember, once you get all this money, you don't have to protect it, right? And then you also become a target. So there's a lot of stress that comes with it. I mean,
I'm going on an island by myself.
Once again, we understand that, right? That's why the rich got to be protected, right? They move in high places, a lot of security. Right, even to the point where ruthless truth, right? No, it's the famous people that have to be protected, and the rich people,
the most,
and the rich people.
You know
they got security guard. When you go to rich areas, they got security. You got to fill out paperwork because they don't want because people want what they got, right? And they want to take it, right? So they got to protect themselves, right? This is why the president rolls around with a bunch of security, right? Everybody who's wealthy or have access to a lot of money is a target. That's number one, right? So
but he's more famous. Look, bro, like you could be like semi-broke, right? And you famous, you will still be a target because people know you.
True.
Right? They know what you have to offer. But if you're rich or wealthy and nobody doesn't know about that, you could keep it on the low and you don't have to worry about it. That's like one of the best things.
That's what you have to do because you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, but I ain't gotta go to extreme measures like what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, you ain't got that much money.
Man, you still gotta protect yourself from poverty. Ask people in the projects. You still gotta protect yourself.
You're not no multi-millionaire. I understand that, but what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with getting a little money. I'm not saying don't get no money. What I'm saying is understand that don't let the money define you as a man, and nor do you make it the object of your desire of happiness, because then money is fleeting, right? It's like emotions. They're fleeting. It's like love. It's fleeting, right? These things are temporary. So once again, enjoy your life while you can, but understand this. Understand this and understand this clearly. If you think that money makes you a better person, you're delusional, because your heart, whatever it desires or whatever it is, will be the same, and you will project whatever you want to. This is why you got the P. Diddy's, right, who are monsters, right? This is why you got these people like this. And P. Diddy's just a small bucket. It's bigger than him, right? It's way bigger than him. There's people doing way more than him.
So what you're saying, when I become
back to the conversation, right? Because I think, because let's be honest, I think throughout this whole video, I don't think so. None of us expounded on, oh, you got to go chase the bag or something like that. It's like, it's just the simple sense of you got to just support yourself. I don't think so. None of us touched on like go out there, go sacrifice your livelihood for some cash.
No, his mama supported him.
Bitch. And then go on town on her ass. Like no.
Drizzle. His mama supporting him.
You know what? See, that's what I'm talking about.
But Ruthless, I got a question to ask you, Ruthless. So Ruthless got a question to ask you. So when I become a trillionaire, I'm going to be a very good trillionaire.
Well, more power to you if you ever get there.
But if I'm good, and therefore being a trillionaire makes me more good.
I don't know. You got to ask yourself that.
Yes, it will. So I'm going to manifest that $1 trillion.
Okay, manifest it. But back to the original question, right? Drizzle. His mama take care of him.
For now.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to give you that for the time being.
Because women are talking about sprinkle. Look, girl, get your man. Make him pay all your bills. Make sure he, this is why this is really a YouTube channel that women can go here and learn how to use men for their resources. Same thing y'all preaching to this nigga to go get. Women are training other women on how to take it from him. That's what's going on.
Oh, wait. Shit, me. We ain't training him to give it away and trick it off me. What the hell are we talking about?
Women are sad. And Stanley gonna get that shit away. As soon as he gets the $1 trillion, he have every bad bitch in America.
Don't speak for me. Don't you dare speak for me. Don't speak for me.
That's why he's gonna be a good billionaire, because he's gonna get that shit get away.
I'm gonna be Scrooge McDuck.
Now, sophisticated jerk, he gonna count every motherfucking penny, right?
to the
penny. You buy new cheap powders? Hold on, is it on sale?
Got that right. Don't pay full price.
Well, hold on. I'll get you a Michael Kors. I'll get you Michael Kors. 225.
Well, look, family, look, man, this ends the live stream. We're pretty much done. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. And yes, drizzle.
Shout out to everybody pulling up.
Michael Kors, I might get you KLs. I don't know what they are, but
we need to do this debate though. Ruthless versus Stan.
No, I need you. I want to go against you too, Fritz K. Jerk, because you are kind of feminine.
You said what?
You're kind of feminine. You're bad for the community.
Hey, Rufus, my community's gated.
Yeah.
That's my community. I live in a white community, dog.
M3,
up in hill.
M3, he come in and out on me, but M3 comes around eventually. But Wally's cool. But Sophisticated Jerk and Stanley Joker, y'all bad for the community.
Whatever. I'm saying my gated community. I get my little white women to help me out.
Drizzle, nigga.
All right, we're gonna set up a community conversation. Rufus, you gotta pull up. We gonna hit you up. We gonna have that conversation.
Yeah, we gotta have that conversation.
All right, guys. Look, thank you for tuning into oh shoot. Thank you for tuning into Knowledge Relationships. I almost about to say Reckless Review. Toxic Tuesdays, man. Yeah. With your boy M3, Stan Joseph, the sophisticated jerk. And of course, like, we got Waddy up in the scene, so we want to shout him out as well, too. And salutes to Ruthless Truth, man, for cranking things up or whatever, right?
Yeah,
shout out to the
just like how you was about to just say it was reckless reviews. It may as well have been, because it was damn sure reckless between him and Stan. Going back and forth.
No, but those questions, he like, I ain't gonna lie, like it does sound like a little sus though, but that's because like I don't know, for me as a guy, like I wouldn't really care to be like, hey man, like turn around, let me see your body or whatever. But I understand that's the trainer side of him, and there ain't no homo to it. So
yeah, it's just, man, they doing like the Mel Kendra G. He's like, look, we talk shit about females. He's like, I'm gonna give these dudes this work. So
yeah, but see, that was just Ruthless Truth, like spreading that toxic positivity though. So we gotta add some toxicity like in this stream or whatever. So anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we see you guys again next time. And shout outs to all the people who has tuned in on the Instagram side. So shout outs to Grizz, Stan, and Intellectual Soapbox. Like, they tune in before Stan pulled up. Shout outs to Earl. Shout outs to my co-worker Rocio, Suma, Sonny 81. I don't know who that is, but shout outs to you guys as well, man. And by the way, happy birthday, Rocio, if you're still watching. I'm for sure you're probably not, but anyways.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So I was saying, but the world's not ready to hear my Barry White voice. So anyways,
Lord have mercy.
See you later, everybody, man, and we are out.
Peace.
Peace.
Knowledge and relationships.